Live. What's up? Right here. Hey, I got my new stream buddy with me tonight. Right down there. Down.
Yo,
Got my mini fridge with me this time, so I ain't got to go far, man. What y'all drinking tonight?
it's just water for me.
An old
Water.
man's drink. Classic Sprite Zero.
Oh. Oh. We're waiting on M3. He's fashionably late as usual.
He's got the meats.
He actually usually isn't late, so I'm just throwing him some beef. So let's see who's all in the chat. We got Big Stan. What's up, Big Stan? Simple Customs by Eddie. What's up, Fast Eddie? M3's in the chat. We're waiting on him to get his ass on the screen. So I'm just going to send him some beef. What's up, Input? Let's see. Danny's in here. I think I've seen Curtis Schultz in here. Didn't I see Curtis Schultz?
Yep. Curtis is here. Magnus's Loot Crate is here.
Oh, shit. Magnus, bro. What's up? Where? Oh, yeah. What's up, man? What you doing tonight, Magnus, Danny, Curtis, everybody? Oh, so what y'all? How's your day been?
That was pretty good. Slow. The usual for, my line of work. As long as everything stays functioning, I read the news.
So, just so anybody that doesn't know, most of y'all I think do know, but Marcos will be here later. But this is the IDW crew. This is the crew that I do the comics with. We haven't done it in a while because they take a lot of work, and I had to wait on some tech to try to make my system better. Oh, what's up, Pop?
Pop is here. Pop room.
So it's a little bit of process and it's a little slow. So, but I did notice they were getting some more hits, kind of leaving them out there. I was like, ooh, we might creep to 100 views on those. But it's kind of like a thing where you need to establish yourself so people know. What's up? Oh, McDJ's here. What's up, McDJ? So I don't really like people having to introduce, so I'll just ask you questions. Ramrod, what do you collect? And it doesn't have to be transformed. Whatever you collect, what is it that you collect that you can tell people so they kind of get to know you guys?
Other than, Masterpiece and Legend size Transformers, I collect mainly comic books. A lot of Marvel, some DC, like, Spider-Man and Batman, the X-Men. But I don't read much of the new stuff nowadays, but I've been trying to go back and, collect the older Spider-Man. Like I'm trying to get the, 1 to 100, range of Spider-Man right now. I've got a lot of the 100 to 200, and like from 200 on up, I got all those, but just going back and trying to slowly fill in those gaps.
Well, you have an extensive. What's up, Dirt Fisherman? We'll see you back in a little bit, Big Stan. You have a very extensive catalog. Like I know a lot of your catalog because you shared it with me, and to me, you seem like a very avid comic reader. And there's a lot of Transformers in there too.
Yeah, I don't read as much as I used to, but I am still, trying to, spend some time reading. Been reading some Transformers, some old Spider-Man, some old, even some old X-Men and like Avengers. Because I like watching. Of course, I like the MCU and the other Marvel movies, and I think it's pretty amazing. Nod to the origins of how much you can actually go see the things that they did in the movies reflect, what actually happened when they originally came out. So like the Avengers, the first Avengers comic, Loki was the bad guy, and part of the story was Loki getting the Hulk to attack or to go on a rampage and try to take out the Avengers. So they actually reflected that in the movie. So I appreciate stuff like that.
Input says Avengers Disassembled was an amazing story. You guys are you familiar with that?
I'm not.
I don't remember. I remember reading it at the time, but I can't remember much of it right now. So there's a lot of like Civil War stuff like that. I know it's Civil War in the comics is way different than Civil War in the MCU. But yeah, there's a lot of those old stories that I need to go back and just reread because they were fun then.
So you said you do Legends and all that too. Do you also do Legends, Briag? Kind of tell the people what you collect too.
So Legends scale, I haven't really collected much of. I just kind of grabbed a couple things that I liked. So like the first thing I picked up was the Nova / Nemesis Prime from IDW that was made by Iron Factory, and I'm trying out the Zeta mini aerial bots, which I've only got the 2 leg pieces. The torso and the arms haven't come in yet. That's really my only jaunt into Legends. Other than that, I've got a few of the standard Hasbro toys and MP toys.
Ramrod, you collect a lot of Legends. Are you interested in like any of the combiners like he's doing, or?
I am very tempted. I mean, I'm trying to keep my I'm very, I got to have them all type of personality. I am trying to keep that under control, and they're making it very hard. But yeah, I am tempted to get like the Zeta aerial bots because one, Iron Factory hasn't released those. I really like Iron Factory's Bruticus. They fit together pretty nice. But I'm gonna have to take a look at Briag's Zeta Superion to see maybe I ought to go ahead and invest in that.
And you've got the DJD minis also that form the large Tarn figure, right?
Yeah, that was pretty nice figure too.
Yeah, that was pretty innovative. I liked what they did with that. Magnus has 2 sets of the Zeta. Do you like them, Magnus? Are they good? I mean, I like the legs, but...
So what's the status? Is it all out right now? Because I have not kept up on the Legends game.
They're out, and it seems like everywhere they're out and ready to purchase. I went through TF Source because at that point when I pre-ordered them, the prices was cheaper on TF Source, and they're the last ones to get them in stock, it seems like. So just waiting on them.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my FT Chomp from TF Source. Seems like everybody else has gotten it, but hey, I did get it at a cheaper price, so I can't complain too much.
You got a cheaper price for TF Source?
Yeah.
That not throwing any shade. I don't want to throw any shade. That's kind of surprising to me. Usually they're not always the highest, but they're usually on the upper end a little bit. What up, NEO? What's going on, bro?
Magnus says the Zeta Legends are actually pretty good, so that's good to know.
Oh man, looks like I got my next purchase, lined out here.
Yeah, we'll check them out when they come in.
Yeah. But what about the Predacons? The Kang toys? Anybody heard of
minis by Kang Toys?
Yeah,
those will be interesting.
Those for my personal preference are what's up, Rico Bobe. Those for my personal preference, they're just too. I do not mind stylized. I am not super cartoon accurate type person. In fact, I lean a little bit more to stylized most of the time. That one's too far left of center for me. I can't get down on that one. Like I have the Power of the Prime Zeta with the DNA kit, and it's great for me. Without the kit, it's kind of busted, but with the kit, it makes it okay. And I'm like, that's fine with me. I'm just, but each to their own. So yeah, you guys go ahead.
Yeah, I like the look of them, but I still don't know where they're going with it. I know that they got the monkey pants, but I'm just not 100% sure on where they're going with it and how much the end price is going to be. So, with fan toys, I was willing to, take that step and start pre-ordering. Although I'm really getting frustrated that they're not coming out the rest of them. But with Kang toys, I'm not ready to make that leap.
No.
They look cool, but I would say that they look like more of a Zoids combiner than a Transformer combiner. But they still look cool.
Do you remember that one episode? I don't know. I can't remember if it was a Call of the Beasts or whatever. It was an episode, I think in season 3, where the animation was done by a different studio, like one in Japan. And
I remember that. It looked very Gundam-esque.
Yeah, more like anime. And I was wondering, it's been a while since I've seen that. I wonder if that stylized version of Kang's toys look closer to the Predacons in that episode. Slightly.
So in that episode, they look more like Studio Ox than they do anything else. I was going to point that out about Magnus Loot Crate. I had seen that mini Bruticus, and I didn't know if it was confirmed that it was MMC or if it was a knockoff. So that'd be cool to know about because it looked neat. But yeah, that stylized episode does look a lot like Studio Ox, and these are even more with all the sharp, jagged edges and skirt dressing and stuff like that on Razor Claw. It reminds me of all those Zoid figures with like the lion with the real spiky mane and stuff like that.
Yeah. So before we get off on too big of a tangent, I did want to keep touching base because McDJ makes a comment down here that I think is what I'm alluding to. Between Transformers, G.I. Joes, Masters Universe, plus vintage diecast, this dude is broke. So just let everybody know kind of what I collect is I collect Transformers. It's mostly third party. It's mostly older Transformers. I don't do a lot of shelf formers. I don't do a lot of main lines. I almost went to the store and bought Perceptor and just had them tonight to open them up, to pull them out, but I didn't make it over there. I was going to give it a shot to see, but I also do Masters of the Universe. Mainly, I like vintage a lot. I do the Origins and Revelation. I like G.I. Joes, mostly old stuff. As you can see, a lot of my G.I. Joes are back here. I do Hot Wheels, diecast. My favorite stuff is old stuff. As I get older, I tend to go more toward the stuff that I liked when I was a kid. For some reason, it's moving back to that for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. That's all the stuff I liked as a kid. That's why I still enjoy, collecting them nowadays.
Yep.
Well,
and don't let Pac fool you. He's not actually all that broke. You forgot to mention that he likes to collect a huge clientele at the corner store.
Oh, I do not. I don't have OnlyFans, so I don't know about any of the other stuff. Oh man.
Nah, he has a different account.
But this is what I want to allude to because we're waiting on Marcos here, but we got plenty to talk about, and I'm behind on chat. While you guys talk, sometimes I listen and read. I have tendency to get behind in chat because I get caught up on what we're saying. So if I don't see something, guys, I do apologize. It's no shade or nothing. I just kind of get involved in the discussion. So, Briag, what all do you collect? Because I know y'all collect a little bit more than Transformers there, or I know you have a whole animated section that you like.
If you wanted to use a broad sweeping term, I like to collect stories. So for me, like a good story is where it's at. So what got me back into Transformers was the IDW 2005 comic series.
IDW, okay. Yep, the one that we're covering.
Yep. And, I walked in, never have bought a comic before except some Marvel Transformers way back in the day when I was young and didn't really have the money to buy all the time. And I see Megatron Origin and Spotlight Optimus Prime sitting on the shelf. And I picked those up because I'm like, you know what? I've never read a comic. Let's read these. And I was hooked. So that entire story from 2005 to 2017, great story. I know it has a few hangups for some people, but
Yeah.
overall great story. I don't necessarily collect a lot of anime, but I do like to watch a lot of anime. Now, one of the ones that I am collecting hardback deluxe editions of is Berserk, and it's on volume 10 right now. For those of you that know what Berserk is, you probably know my enthusiasm for it. But other than that, like just watching anime TV series like Fairy Tale, loved Fairy Tale. You know, there was a little bit of adult humor in it, not too much. I would still consider it a like ages 10 and up friendly show. To some more gory stuff like Black Butler. Who was that?
Go ahead. Sorry, I have to do something. Go ahead.
Oh,
My bad.
um,
You're talking about Berserk.
yeah, I was talking about Berserk and just talking about some other animes that I've watched and collected. Old shows, like if you guys remember the Spawn animated series that was on HBO, I've got those. Vampire Hunter D, I've got just those two movies. I probably really need to read the mangas for those. I like playing video games with stories, so I play a lot of Final Fantasy stuff. Oh my lord, what else?
So Dixie mentioned, Star Wars here among other things. What do you guys collect in Star Wars?
I don't have a single thing in Star Wars.
All right, you're gone.
I do. I do some of the retro carded stuff of the 3 3/4, and I do some of the Black Series. It's very sporadic for me. Like that one day I brought you that one. I have 2 vehicles.
Yeah.
The other one I have is Rey and her scavenger vehicle, whatever it is in that first fucking movie.
Yeah.
I have that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but I have probably about 12 Black Series figures. I kind of keep that on the chill, but I do like. I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see any of it as a kid, so I saw it when I was an adult, and I was just like, "This is awesome." Go ahead.
Well, I don't collect the action figures like you guys do, but I do get heavy into the Lego. So you see very, very small back there, but you can see my little Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
And I
That's
recently.
plastic crack.
What's that?
That's plastic crack.
Oh, I know that. But I just recently threw down some money to get the UCS Millennium Falcon before it actually retires, and the price of it just balloons, So right now it's just sitting in my storage room, just kind of waiting. Either I got to find the space to actually put it together and display it, or it's just going to sit there until it collects value. And maybe one day, if I ever need money, I'll just sell it for hopefully 3 or 4 times what I paid for it.
Well, yes, my wife builds Legos, and Star Wars are her favorite. She has other ones, but she has Star Wars. And shout out to you! I actually got the Star Destroyer from you.
Yeah.
And what up?
What up? What's happening? How you guys doing?
All right.
Yo.
Yeah. But before we get just second inventory. I almost took you guys in there. Have you built your Star Destroyer, Ramrod?
Not the was that the First Order Star Destroyer? I have not put that one together. I just have this one over here, the Imperial one.
Yeah, it's built. She built it. It's in the closet.
Yeah, I need to get mine out and put that together because I think I have enough space to display it now. But I got my Star Destroyer here, and I got the regular size Millennium Falcon over there behind me where you can't. Well, actually, you can see it at the bottom of the screen there.
Hey, Ramrod. Hey, Briag. How you doing?
Good. How are you, man?
Check this out.
Oh,
nice. Marcos got us, my wife, this R2D2 Lego.
Nice.
So how many children can you fit in that once it's built?
Oh, dude, this thing is large, bro.
Hey, I'm surprised you didn't build it yet.
No, we are finding a stand for it, and I think I might have found one. Because we're going to probably put it in the living room on its own stand. I'm going to put lights, some of them strip lightings on the stand so it shines up.
Can you put it in the bathroom so every time you see it, you think of me?
It's fucked up because I got home. I have one. If anybody knows my channel from the start, my very first video was I'll get caught up in chat in a little bit. I have an electronic trash can. So when you take your hand over it, I did a short like I was freaking Obi-Wan Kenobi. I always call it fucking R2D2. I've always called R2. So when we got that home, there's R2D2. It wouldn't fucking work when I came home. I'm like,
jealous.
The bitch was pissed, dude.
Hey, that was your first video that you did on your channel.
Yes,
I remember that.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Hey, Ramrod, but you have the Death Star?
No, I have the. I just recently purchased the UCS Millennium Falcon. I wanted to get it before it, retired, and the price just skyrocketed. I mean, if you go to Amazon now, if you keep an eye on it, I don't think it's retired yet, but if you keep an eye on it, the price will fluctuate. It'll go down to the $7.99 retail as it is on Lego.com, but Amazon's price will just go up and down, up and down. So I caught it when it was $7.99, and right now it's just a big expensive investment that I got in my storage room.
$800?
Oh yeah,
beautiful. That's actually a really good price from what I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it go, selling for over 1,000 on Amazon. So when it retires, you can just guess what it's going to go to.
Now, also with the, which one I wanted was the Black Pearl. And did Mega Bloks put that out, or was that Lego?
I can't remember. We'd have to look that up. They also do mocks, but it sounds like that one's an official release.
Right on. I like that. I only did the one Lego thing myself. I haven't purchased any other Legos, but all the Star Wars ones look fucking badass. I did like the. I watched a video where they were. I think we've talked about it before, but the Star Destroyer, I believe, and it's like, fuck, it's like,
oh my god, yeah,
long.
It's like 2 feet wide.
Yeah,
that would just totally dominate. Just fill up my desk at work.
I was a little disappointed in the fact of watching the video. There's like rods connecting everything. It wasn't a solid. I mean, I'm sure it would weigh like 100 pounds of Lego.
Yeah, it would way too much.
They were able to panelize it and shit like that. It's cool.
Yeah, that's one I would really love to get too. Might have to save up a little cash on the side and try to get that one before it retires too.
Hey, Briag, what's under the skirt right here?
What?
Briag, what's under the skirt right here?
Right there. So behind those curtains, that is some window doors that look out into the backyard. Our cats like to sleep in the sunlight.
Oh.
So I've got 2 chairs in there that has little cat beds, so they jump up in it and sleep in the sun.
Nice.
That's
We
cool.
got a couple
or prostitutes, one of the two. It depends on the day.
Yeah, he's telling people my secrets. I tell people I'm broke, but I'm not. He's just giving my secrets earlier. Tuscan TV and JJ Pierre have bounced in, bro. What's up, guys? I'm trying to get caught up. I wanted to do something a little bit before we start doing hit the brakes or keep it moving. This is gonna be a flow thing. So hey, hope you got your Red Bull, Briag. Come on now.
Hey, can I go through chat real quick?
No.
Come on, man.
No, go ahead. You know what? Go ahead.
What up, Tuscan? What up, Dirt? What up, Curtis? What up, Big Stan? What up, Curtis Schultz? Hey, Curtis. Fuck you, man. What up, what up, JJ Pierre? Northeast Ohio Diecast. I think there. What's up, Rico Bowie? I think there was that input in here. Hey, input. Hey, fuck you and your blue wrench, bro. I was pissed when I seen that. I was like, wait a second. First of all, Pat, were you giving blue wrenches to every motherfucker that just gets a blue wrench and shit? Man? Like, what is happening?
I was
like, what? Magnets, what's up, Magnets? Simple Eddie, fucking MC DJ, fuck you too, man. Fucking Big Stan's a man. Big Stan said he's got something coming up June 3rd or June 3rd for this fucking
June.
June 3rd. All right. Input, I'm just playing with you, man. I like you a lot. I almost said love you, but I'm not sure if I love you yet, bro. You got that blue wrench. You turn that blue wrench, bro. I love you. And I think there was a Danny in here. What up, Danny? All right. Thanks, Pack. I appreciate that, man.
No problem.
Open that window. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
He was trying to get his wife to lift her shirt.
That's what she did when she went out.
Open the window.
Oh man.
Open the window.
Hell yeah, dude. That's
Oh,
awesome.
man. Opening the window and playing Nintendo 64, Marcos.
Yes, I know. What up, Larkin? What up, JOI? Question everything.
Yeah, what's up, Larkin and JOY? So before we get started, I know there's a lot of people who watch my channel for different things because I do this show. This is the very first show I ever did with me, Marcos, and Sardo-numspa. Shout out to Sardo-numspa. He
What's
couldn't
Sardo?
be here. Man, we gotta get Sardo back on here. It's been like 2 months, man.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I'm gonna have it. I got a tear, man. Come on, baby. What's up, Sardo?
I got a wet spot in my panties.
I know, man. Hey, he's our brother, man. So this is the very first show I've ever did. Then I started doing toy hunts, and then I do wrestling shows with Big Stan and that fucker Wild Card sometimes. So I do, and comics, and that's what I was leading to. I'm going to show just a tidbit of our comics to the people so they can kind of see what we're doing. So I'm gonna bring that up just a second.
Cool.
Just so they can kind of see. I just jumped into a part. I don't know if it's a really good part yet, but I'm hoping it is. So this is what we do. This is what we're working on. Let me bring that up.
Hey, bring that up, Pat.
Yeah. Hold on a second. No, you're not going to. Fuck you, deny. So, does this show? It's not showing it, is it?
No.
No.
Something new with Chrome. Hold on a second. It's asking me.
Probably permission.
Why did they do this? Check Google Chrome. Already check. God damn it.
See, if we were professional, we would have already had that.
I always do this every show. I don't know why it's fucking.
I'll just fuck with you, man.
Damn it.
Hey,
Hold
that's
on.
okay. But can I intervene real quick? Ramrod and Bria, it was a pleasure having Christy and Pac over at my house, man. Everybody loved them. Everybody asked about them when they left, and they asked if I missed them, and they missed them already. But Pac is very fucking. He knows how to stay in somebody's house. He'll ask for everything. He takes out the trash. He'll help with the dishes, just on a whim. You don't have to look at him funny or nothing. He just does it. And I just wanted to give him a shout out for being a perfect fucking guest, man. A friend.
Wow, that's like totally the opposite when he comes out here.
Throws the beer can down on your floor, takes a shit and doesn't spray the fucking perfume when he's done.
Last time he was here, he elbow dropped my dog.
On purpose. Oh man, hella funny. But Pac and Christy are awesome. I'm so glad to fucking have met them and just came with them for the whole.
Yeah, Pac's a pretty good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, when I'm not
You're
being
telling
around,
me I can get indentured servitude out of him. Just got to feed him and he'll clean my house.
Yeah.
fuck you guys, man. That's true though, man. I do. Yeah. I wish more people be like that when they were in other spots, because the whole dynamic of hanging out with somebody and or staying with them for a little bit, there needs to be a lot of give and take, especially on your part as the guest. And some people don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck, your wife just did this room. You know what I mean? But shout out to Grizzly. Grizzly got right up in that motherfucking bed.
Right when you left, he was like, meow, meow. He said, "Stay there."
If I don't get this fixed, we're not playing hit the brakes or keep it moving. I always share a screen, but Google wants to do something different tonight.
Well, good thing I have a blue wrench. I could do it, right?
One of y'all can, but I got all the fucking material and all the sites.
Fuck, man.
Hold on. Somebody take over while I try to fix this. If my screen goes away, can y'all take it for a second?
Yeah. Tuscan stole. He stole my bike.
I did. I stole his bike. I did. Let me see what I can get going on here.
Natty Rap. Pac shows respect and deserves respect. Yep. Dirt Fisherman, you're the man, Pac. Lol. Curtis Schultz. That's Midwest hospitality. Curtis Schultz. Curtis Schultz, you're a funny motherfucker, man. 100% beef. Paxi type clogged the toilet and blame someone else. Exactly. It's like, Christy plugged the toilet, man. We're just trying to figure this out. But
He comes out and he's dragging his butt across the ground like a dog.
dude. Man, but I'm telling you, man, I had to put on a smile today, right now, and I was pissed for like the last 3 hours, man, just dealing with y'all fuck with AT&T. Who's your internet provider? Is AT&T internet or Xfinity? Fucking.
Well, I've got Suddenlink, but I work in IT, so I used to talk to AT&T daily.
Motherfucker.
So I feel you.
AT&T is horrible with customer service because they're putting all their damn service shit from out of country, and you get that motherfucker that has the accent, and and it's like, oh, can I help you? And like, I'd like to cancel my internet, and they just won't let you, not because you don't have the contract or anything like that, but just because they're trying to keep you, and they're just like, well, how about this? I'm like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. I just want to cancel. They're like, well, and I'm like, oh my god. Finally, we got a hold of an American that just, okay, oh, is that what you're dealing with? Okay, let's follow through. And within 20 minutes was able to cancel internet. And they were like, yeah, I'm sorry that customer service is just out of country, and they're just not, I don't know,
That's part of the script.
They
will run you through at least 4 or 5 different people, bounce you around, make sure you're getting pissed off, because if you're getting pissed off, the more likely you'll give up. And then when they finally get to the end, then they'll give you back to an American, so you'll cool down.
Oh my god, dude.
It's completely scripted.
I told a hoe, I said, I'm about to cuss you out. I just want to cancel my internet. And she was still happy and she was still polite. But she was like, but if and I'm like, oh fuck. My phone almost fucking hit the wall, dude. I was like, god dang.
Don't do it.
Got it? Did you get it, Pat?
No, I think I did. I'm working on it now, but don't throw your phone against the wall.
So Curtis Schultz, AT&T, customer service sucks.
So
let me tell you a little bit about AT&T. I got a quick story for you.
They're the guys you want to talk to about tech.
I know.
I was taking my phone number off of a family plan and put it on my own plan. And after that, I got this $60 bill that was outside of my normal billing because I'd already paid it. And I kept, first I thought it was the part of the family plan. That was not it. Then, finally I kept calling them up, kept calling that service, tech you were talking about. And they just said, you owe money, you pay, so I said, no, I don't, I'm not paying. So finally I just went back to the store because I went into the local store to get it changed over. I sat there and waited for probably 30 minutes or an hour on the lady that did the actual changeover for me, or the manager, not the actual person that did the changeover, but the manager. She went back here and looked it up, and what she found out was that in the process of changing my phone over to its own account, they put my phone just for a few minutes in a temporary account, and in that few minutes, I had a couple of meg of data, spent. That's what the $60 was for. They were charging as if you didn't have a data plan, price for that, that few seconds, a few meg of data that I had apparently downloaded, or which, actually would be typical usage, just your phone doing its own thing, checking emails and stuff.
Yep.
So, because I had to tell her to go back here and check it out, because I am not paying this. I will go drop you like a heartbeat and just go to another service. I am not paying this, so you better go figure it out. And she spent probably 30 minutes or more figuring it out, but she got it figured out and got it cleared. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Pro tip for everyone watching: if you want to cancel subscriptions like that with internet companies, you basically tell them that you are moving to another country or being permanently deployed to another country, because the regulations and like the FCC and stuff like that, they don't reach into other countries, and they have no comeback for that.
That was their first question. The very first question that all 6 of them fucking said was, "Oh, are you moving? Like, what's the reason for?" You know?
Yeah, you tell them you're moving and make sure you're moving to another country.
Oh my gosh.
And
Okay.
to let everybody know, these 2 guys, Ramron and Bragg 45, they know what they're talking about. They work in that biz, the whole dealing with computers and shit. Anytime I have questions, I'm asking these motherfuckers down here these questions. And Bragg 45 several times has remoted into my computer and helped me figure shit out. They know what they're talking about when it comes to this shit.
It's always porn.
Yeah.
Yeah. He downloaded porn remotely on my computer, man. What's up, bro? Come on, man. Hey, what's up, Raziel Kane? So I'm gonna see if it's fixed now. Because I want everybody to kind of see what we do with the comics over IDW. Let's see if the band. I'm going to stop my cam to reduce bandwidth, and when we get back, we can turn them back on.
Yeah, I'll stop my cam.
Yeah. Let's see if it works this time. All right, looks like it works. Let's go here. This is the show, the comics that we produce. They take a lot of work and effort. I don't know if this volume is going to be good. I may have to adjust it while I'm in here. But this is the last one that we did. So here we go.
I see striding across fields of vast desolation, a lifeless primordial landscape.
That part is just so cool right there. You know, the colors and everything we got there. Looks like a giant watercolor canvas.
There was a war, a battle of gods. Is that Cybertron?
This is Megatron musing to himself as he sees all this.
Wait, I see another world adrift in the void, broken. Its people, its dreams and aspirations scattered across the celestial winds, and devils. I see devils that prey upon entire civilizations.
Now, we discussed before that this might be what was the junk planet in Monstrosity.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. We definitely know Trypticon was on Cybertron. So we see him walking across Cybertron in the above piece. But then this broken planet was probably Junkion, because this whole vision seems to be talking about what the Quintessons have been doing and what they plan to do with Cybertron, or what Pentius plans to do with Cybertron. Five faces.
All right, so that's kind of what. Hold on a second. Where's the fucking shit? There we go. There's kind of what we do on the show. It's a work in progress. So that's what these guys do with me, and every now and then they do come on the show. But I wanted to show everybody kind of the last one we did. Let's see. Let me get rid of this one. So, all right. So, do you guys have anything to add before we go to news?
No, we can go to news.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you there, Marcos?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Oh, God.
I'm changing my name from "fuck your blue wrench" to
Oh,
fuck your mom. No, I'm just playing.
Stifler's mom.
I went on YouTube and listened to how I sounded, because I'm vain like that, and just was checking it out.
you sound fine. Knock it off. Let's go. Jared Taccio, what's up, man?
What's up,
What's going
Jared?
on, bro? Taccio, Big Stan, Pop.
Tachio, Cheeto, Tachio.
Okay, so in between them, it's been a while since I've worked this. I can't believe I started being like, hey, how do I work some of this stuff? We were doing them so frequently. That 9 days I didn't do any YouTube stuff, Marcos, I went and started filming. I was like, I had to fucking keep shutting it off. I'm like, fuck, I'm rusty.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. Go ahead.
No, it's hella funny you said that because today we were hella busy. We didn't have a guy, and I had to get something done, and there was a weld that needed to be done, and I welded for the first time in like months, and I was like, oh, that didn't look so pretty. I had to grind it and then re-weld it. I got it.
Repetition's a bitch, man. I was like, how can it's only been like 9 days? How can I fucking be this rusty?
Yeah.
And then I get on here and I'm like, I can't fucking remember how to do shit. Oh well, fuck it. But hey, did you see it, Marcos? I got a stream buddy right here. I got my refrigerator next to me now.
Oh, lucky.
I've got to fucking move now. All I need is a fucking bottle of piss and I'm good to go.
He's actually got a trash can down there. He's pissing in.
Okay, so you guys can talk as I bring stuff up, but we're gonna play a segment I like to call "Hit the Brakes or Keep It Moving." I'm gonna bring something up, and everybody's gonna say "Hit the brakes" or "Keep it moving." Hit the brakes means they won't talk about it. Keep it moving says "Fuck it, go on."
Cool.
All right, so let me bring this up first. Let's see.
Real quick, Pop said Trypticon long-legged Trypticon in that comic.
Yeah, in some of the art styles they did, there's a couple times where Trypticon is long-legged.
Looking a little lean.
Looking a little lean.
Yep.
Lean.
Keep it moving, Pat. Curtis said.
I want to hear no fucking shit talking from the damn fucking chat right now. Damn it.
Light
There
it
you
up.
go. We can talk about Nightbird.
Oh man.
How'd you get the MP Nightbird in?
Yeah.
Cool.
I haven't transformed it yet. She looks pretty nice as a car. Just looking for that way.
Perfect colors. Wow.
Can you believe people are complaining that she's actually has an alt mode? I mean, I get cartoon accuracy, but they're mad that she has the alt mode.
You know, you can
They're
transform her.
taking
and
her
leave her that way.
backpack off even.
It's
They're
like
just snipping it off.
yeah, Super 7 could have came out with a little fucking just the robot mode, but I like the she could change. That's cool.
Yeah. I think it gives her some personality and just kind of adds to her flavor. I would love it if they added her to the comics even.
If they would have kept her in the story, I would imagine that they would have stuck a transforming cog in her and said, "There you go."
Now
They
that's
stuck
right.
something in her.
What was the Japanese fellow that made her? Can you remember his name? Hard to remember, right? So
yeah, it's hard to remember. It's if I remember right, it might be a little racist, but
it's like Okinawa, Kajawa, or something like that.
yeah,
It might be. I mean, one of the episodes they had a Middle Eastern country called Karbamia.
Yeah, that's why. What's his name quit?
That's tight. I like
Case
Nah.
Kasem? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so the first thing up is Fans Toys Chomp. Hit the brakes or keep it moving.
You can hit the brakes real quick.
Go ahead.
What do you guys think?
I think. Where is it? TF Source, give me my chop.
So hit the brakes.
Yeah, hit the brakes.
All right, so let me go ahead and bring this up. Where's my editing tool when I need it, bro? So first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to TM Reviews. TM Reviews has a video up 15 hours ago of Fans Toys Chomp. If you guys are interested in this figure, go check him out. Guy does fucking hella great videos. So go ahead and check him out. So Fans Toys Chomp. I like Headmasters a lot, so I think this is pretty cool. Go ahead.
Now, everybody's liking this thing, and Asaph Martinez really liked this thing, and he was texting me a picture of it here. Now, honestly, because I thought, remember that episode where they put Optimus Prime in Optimus Prime colors and they turn him into an alligator, and he's going through the fucking sewers and shit? That's what I thought this was. Is that not Chomp?
No.
Is that?
No. This is one of the Headmasters you saw, like in the first episode of season 4 or something like that.
Yeah, the last 3 episodes that were technically the second movie or season 4, all the Headmasters show up.
Okay.
But don't be surprised if he gets recolored into an Optimus Prime alligator.
Exactly.
With a
That's
prime
the
head.
That's the vein and essence of Transformers repaints. Don't get angry. Don't get upset. It's what's been happening since day one. It's just the way it is, man. They're meant to be repainted.
I can see that this is going to be pretty cool. It looks like, go, if you don't mind, please scroll back up to his hips.
Yep.
And see
Yep.
those are friction joints right there in his hips.
Mhm.
I wonder if his legs look pretty heavy. If he puts his leg up like everybody does, if it's just going to fall down because there's no rationing system right there or anything like that.
Everybody, people stopped doing the ratcheting because they were complaining because they would go out too far. You know what I mean?
Oh, the sideways A-frame.
Yeah. If they were
The
ratcheted,
A-stance?
they'd either be too narrow or one click would be out. And I'm like, just change the fucking teeth on the ratchet. You know what I mean? Instead of just, okay, now we're just going to do friction. I'm like, there is an in between, bro.
Yeah, just smaller teeth.
Now, there is a way to do friction joints that I have not seen on these toys, but if you use rubber gaskets on both sides of the joint, you won't have the problem with the friction joint actually wearing out, but you will have to replace the rubber gasket after a few years. But I mean, if you're good with just taking the screw out and undoing it, I don't know why they don't do more friction joints like that, because rubber lasts a long time, especially if you use that rubber moisturizer that keeps your rubber nice.
I forget what that's called, but Marcos, by the way, just a second, Briag, I can't see chat, so can you, if somebody says something about, can you say something? Is Marcos still here?
His mic is off.
Looks like he had to take off for a second.
Okay, so Briag, if somebody says something in chat, because I can't see it while I'm sharing screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Looks like Pop the Trunk says he can't wait for his to come in.
Where are you getting yours from, Pop? We all know Ramrod is getting his shit from TF Source, and he wants to know when the fuck it's coming in. I've always liked Headmasters. I thought they were a cool concept.
Yeah.
I thought the playability was great. Go ahead.
I like the Headmasters and the Weapon Masters, and I never got really past that. So I think there was Power Masters. I never got into that, but they all look pretty neat.
Curtis says the rubber stuff is called KY moisturizer.
Hey, what?
Oh, hey, I got some.
You know what I would have to say about this is, I hope, for the love of God, they don't stop with just your base 7 Headmasters, like the 3 Decepticons, 4 Autobots, because I would love to see like the Decepticon squeeze play. He was he had like the head of a cobra and the body of like Blot with pinchers. He was just a toy, but I really hope Fans Toys doesn't stop with just these Toon Headmasters. I really would like to see more of the toy Headmasters.
Well, they were going to go ahead and do
Fortress.
The Decepticons, and Maka Toys was doing the Autobots, but if my opinion, I know Maka Toys has come out with they've come out with some of the Seekers. They come out with that Jazz not too long ago with the updated premium paint or whatever.
Yeah, they're re-releasing those Seekers as well.
But bro, in my opinion, they're dead. Like something's happening because they're not producing they're just rehashing, and they were gone for a long time too.
Yeah.
I think because they were supposed to do they were supposed to do Highbrow and fucking who else?
So M3's back.
Oh, glad you can make it back, bro. I
Chrome Dome, Hardhead, Highbrow, and
I can't remember.
Hell, I don't know. Baldy.
Okay, so
since all their names have to do with head.
All right, the next one talk about. We're just gonna keep it on Show Z right now. All right, you mother. Okay, so Deformation Space DS02 Blaster Recording Alliance. Hit the brakes or keep it moving.
I'm not a blaster's fine, but I'm like,
keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving, you motherfucker. I gotta go on to something else now. Okay, so let's see. I think
we'll hear more about him when he comes out.
if y'all are interested in that, Ben's Collectibles has a video up about him, and he does great work. So
He's always super ecstatic about everything.
he is, man.
Maybe
He
not
definitely
everything. I
is.
know there's been a couple things he's kind of meh about, but
All
for
right,
the most
IDW,
part, he likes to hype his stuff.
Oh, I seen this.
IDW crew, Mechanic Toy SA01B, Centurion Bumblebee Hearts of Steel comic version. Hit the brakes or keep it moving.
Hit the brakes.
Hit the brakes.
Break
Yeah.
Okay.
like a train.
Hey,
Yes. Unanimously, we have a right, Briag? Is it unanimous?
Yep.
yeah.
Hit the brakes. Okay, so let's talk about this bitch.
This little motherfucker,
What scale is he?
and he's coming with track that looks like it's got a curve. That means he's going to have extra track. That means there's going to be some other fools in this motherfucker, and he looks good. And Mastermind Creations did really good with theirs. And I don't know if I'm gonna get. Man, I got to. It's like, look at his face. Watch when you see his face. He looks fucking good. And if they do a motherfucking shockwave the way they did Mastermind Creations, that's gonna be so badass. I'd like, and if they keep doing it and they don't just cut off with 3, you get shockwave, you get fucking all the screamers, and then you get this guy, and you get fucking Optimus Prime, and then they stop, or Nemesis Prime and regular Prime.
Somebody teased the Insecticons, and the 3 of them form like a large passenger train, like a big single piece train.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was them. By the way, Ramrod, Mechanic Toys is legend scale.
Okay.
Oh man!
Now,
I mean, that's what they've
I
done
have
in
a
the past.
question.
Maybe this isn't.
I have a question. I could be wrong. I think this is a little bit bigger than Legends. It should give the dimensions at the bottom.
Like
They usually are upscaled Magic Square stuff.
Yeah.
They tend to knock off some things.
Marco said, but that is a good head sculpt right there.
it is. It's really good, but I don't want a tiny one, man.
So I do have kind of a weird thing about this. I am surprised that they're getting away with calling it Centurion.
And please keep checking the chat. I can't see it. Go ahead, Briag.
Nothing new in the chat yet. Because in the IDW comic, you find out that this particular Bumblebee, you remember when I was telling you about Hearts of Steel and how they weren't the real Transformers?
Yeah, it's like a alternate dimension, or it's fictitious.
There are other robots that were reprogrammed by Shockwave to think that they were Bumblebee Optimus, and he was doing a test on Earth with these robots. His name is Centurion.
Larger. Okay, just like you can keep going. 5.11 inch. It's a little bit bigger than a.
So that's Masterpiece. If you have a 6-inch fucking Bumblebee, that's Masterpiece scale, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the original Masterpiece Bumblebee was around 5 or 6 inches.
If that, huh? So he's larger. That's cool.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
And he's a good price tag, $43.
Okay.
Oh man,
Not bad.
I wonder if he's just gonna be a clumsy piece of shit though at $40.
I hope not.
Huh?
I would love to see people be able to get a hold of toys like that.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Let me bring up the next thing. I thought about putting these all in a folder. That way I didn't have to go from site to site and stop sharing. I could just go from one to the fucking next. I might do that for the next one. That way it's a little cleaner. But
yeah, just put them in a list so you can just click the link in the list.
I'll get with you about that because TM and Pake and all them, they do their once a month news, and it's just fucking smooth. He kills it. So I gotta clean mine up, man, for sure. So next thing will be Fans Toys FT16T Sovereign toy colors. Hit the brakes or keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
You can hit the brakes.
Huh?
Hit the brakes.
I say hit the brakes. We got Ramrod.
Hit the brakes.
Marcos, you're fucked.
That's all right. Because I did see a couple people put some shit up, so I'm curious to see what you guys say about it.
Okay, so one more time. Here we go. All right, so here we go. The only place that has this in stock is Agabus that I found. So
In stock or pre-order?
Well, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I do apologize that that's not sold out on pre-order. So here, and I'm gonna give my 2 cents before we fucking move on. I always liked the toy colors in a new toy. Back in the day, it was kind of like, but when you put these colors on a new updated figure like this, dude, I think it looks great.
Kind of makes me think of a shattered glass Galvatron. And I believe the Marvel comics used this coloration as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Which is what they based the toy off of.
Yeah.
So I mean, if I didn't have a Galvatron and I needed one, I would be okay. I'll get that one. But because we already have the first rendition of Fans Toys, I'm like, there's no need for me to get this one. And he's not a good enough alt mode to be like, yep, look at him in alt mode. You know, he's that kind of cylindrical cannon, which great if everybody likes him. And I guess I just biased or anti Galvatron because you know my Megatron got taken away. But I know it's Megatron. I know. But for it to be white like that, it's fine. It looks good, but I have no interest in spending any money to get it.
Yeah, it's just it's when in the 80s when they came out with it, this is the colors it was. The toy was this.
Yeah.
I remember having the toy when I was a kid in the 80s, but yeah, I have the purple one, the cartoon colored one, and I'm happy with that. I don't really need this, although I would say it looks good.
Yeah. Now, could you imagine getting this motherfucker when you were a kid, 8 years old?
Holy crap!
You wouldn't know how to. You'd be like, wait, what?
Dude, the thing would be in pieces. That thing would be in pieces, bro.
Yeah, I would have broke it.
I would love to have a Galvatron in a like the blue color that you see there. Like that would be the color I'd want my Galvatron.
Are you talking about here?
Yep.
I
know he kind of swaps palettes between purple and some weird blue color, but I've always been a little more partial to the blues.
I've always been partial to the blue. The color he was in the movie is my Galvatron. That I don't like that light purple shit.
Wasn't he both in the movie? Didn't he swap palettes in the movie too a couple times?
I don't know, man. Maybe I missed that, but in my mind, he was the dark blue, not the light purple.
Yeah, I always see the dark blue myself.
In season 3 and 4, he was that light purple.
Okay. I'm probably just getting it mixed in my head because I know the movie, they were hardcore about details.
Okay.
You know, until Shockwave ended up on Earth attacking Autobot City when he shouldn't have been there.
Okay. So the next one we're going to talk. Is everybody clear on that one? Did everybody talk about what they wanted to?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you mother. I guess you're going to surf with me right now, people.
Yeah.
So let's just go here and do this.
Put it PORNHUB.com.
All right. So Fans Toys has also revealed that they're going to do FT44T JP Thomas, which is Japan version, and also FT44 US, which is US version. Hit the brakes or keep it moving?
Hit the brakes.
Hit the
brakes.
Unanimously, hit the brakes.
I seen this motherfucker in train mode or train and space shuttle mode, and I was like, I'm done. If he comes out and I have the money to get him, I'm definitely gonna fucking get him.
Do you want the Japanese toy or the US toy colors?
I'm gonna flick through the JP Briag real quick, and I'm gonna bring up the US.
Yeah,
I have my preference.
Briag, I'm gonna go with whatever you think, man, because that right there looks good to me. I like that space shuttle mode. I think that looks fucking dope. But
okay, there's only two.
I love them. I could have swore the space shuttle was also white on the American one, but the train was purple. I think. Could be wrong.
On the toy?
Yeah. Yeah, on this one here. See, this is
the US version. I just showed the JP. This is my preference because of all the extra detailing in here. And I like purple a lot. And look at all the purple you get in that mode.
Yeah, I guess the rocket mode is a little bit off because it's part purple, part white. But I don't know. Since purple's kind of a Decepticon thing, I really like the purple. But I could see the black one way, white one way. That looks really good.
What do you think, Ramrod?
Both of those look good, really.
Yeah, I think they pretty much hit the US toy paint job there. I remember having that, and remember it being more white than the one that they released first, the one that was on the cartoon variant.
Yeah.
But
I know the US toy came in 2 colors. Like his first release was the white and the purple, and then they released him again with the gray and the purple at one time.
Yeah. Most of the time, I am a little bit partial to the toy, and that's not every time. But man, that looks really good. The only thing I thought was a little bit strange, which you got to take liberties. You have to take liberties when you have a transformer, just in the regular alt mode to robot mode. And this one has 3 modes, so there has to be liberties taken. So the only thing that ever has looked funny to me is the hip area. That's
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I mean, what else? What do you want there? You know,
no, it's just a block. It's a block. You know what I'm saying? But like I
Yeah.
said,
If the legs move, I'm okay with it.
right.
Yeah.
And that's saying, that's giving some critique. If you ever actually review anything, you should give some small critique. You know what I mean? And that would be the only critique I have with it. But other than that, it's great.
dude, somebody super glued this motherfucker. This is the one that was given to me.
What is it? I can't see you.
My original one is upstairs, and the wings just fold down. You don't have to like pull it apart or anything. But he's like stuck all over the place. You can't split the legs. I had him in train mode.
I had a couple toys that were doing that were old G1 toys, and I had to add just a drop of silicone oil to them to get the plastic to stop sticking to itself. It's like the plastic was trying to weld.
Crazy. My other one's so loose you can fucking look at it. It transforms. Crazy. This guy's tight, man. I think this is a reissue. It's got to be because it's too tight. Yep, he'll just stay in train mode. But there's the color.
Yeah, looks nice.
Where the fuck? Hold on a second. I'm trying to look for. Are we clear on that one?
Yeah, I like
yeah,
it.
I think so.
I think
Okay.
it's a really good one.
What the fuck happened to my next article?
G.I. Joe.
Okay, is that out in the Transformer news?
No, G.I. Joe.
Out in the Transformer section. There's now we're going to enter the action figure section. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, I'm sorry, right here. All right, so G.I. Joe Classified Series Dr. Mindbender. Hit the brakes or keep it moving.
Hit the brakes on that bitch.
I'd say hit the brakes. He looks interesting.
Yeah, hit the brakes. I want to see what Marco says.
Okay. I like the different takes that you guys have because I know you guys don't collect G.I. Joe. But didn't you say earlier as a kid you had G.I. Joes?
I had G.I. Joes as a kid. And I watched the series religiously. But none of the toys lasted.
Right. Okay. So this is the next reveal. The artwork is amazing. Look at that box. This has got to be a Pulse exclusive. That's my guess.
He looks pretty damn sinister.
Motherfucker, and everybody's gonna fucking bitch about him about not being able to get him, which is fine. I get it, but you could already see where they put a lot of money into the box and the art, which is I think great. Now, just for Dr. Mindbender, if you got any bats, it's almost like you feel like you have to get Dr. Mindbender. And I was telling Pat that once Dr. Mindbender came out, you know damn well they're going to come out with Serpentor. They're going to come out with, I can't even name it. They're going to come out with so many of the characters. I think they're going to redo every single character. And if they keep going with it, that's fine. But this guy looks really fucking good. And I would like to say that I'm going to get 2 of him, one to keep in the box forever, and then one to open up and have next to Cobra Commander, fucking Zartan, fucking Major Blood. Major Blood's phenomenal in his face.
Dude, this guy's gonna fucking kill Major Blood.
He looks
in game. This guy's gonna do it.
He come close, man. That Major Blood looks pretty fucking sick.
Is there a close up of the toy again? Maybe that's as close as there was.
This is about as close you're gonna get out of box.
So I would love to see somebody take him, give him a good soapy wash, just to get all the machine oil and stuff off of him, and actually add some ink washing to him. So like all the details, the lines, the pants, the boots and stuff like that stand out.
Yeah, he is lacking that. I think
Like if
you're
you had
very
some flesh tone to him and then dry brush over it,
yeah.
he would. God, he would look like a premium figure. I mean, he's already looks like a premium figure, but
Does it show the back of his cape?
No, it doesn't. You better have the symbol.
Right.
I hope that is not a. I hope. I still like soft good capes. I don't like the fucking plastic ones, dude. So I hope-
On him should be soft. It should be soft.
yes, because as the toy, the things that attracted me to this figure as a toy, because he's this bald motherfucker, bald, ugly son bitch. But the things that attracted me to him was the purple color and the fucking cape he had with the fucking silver. I'm pretty sure it was silver cobra symbol on the back.
I'm digging his fucking tight whities, bro.
and if it was fabric, you'd be able to airbrush it or do an iron on.
Iron on. Yeah.
Right.
Briag, I think you're right. Or did all the lines and shit on him. It would look fucking sick.
Yeah,
Hi, Ochim.
because his artwork shows him being a little darker, a little more tan, and right there he looks kind of super white. But if you got some flesh tone and put some dark tone on him, that'd be crazy.
Maybe Marcos needs to customize one of the two he gets.
Yeah. So not a custom, but check out this comic book that
I can't see anything right now.
Toy Collector Goon. Hold on.
I can't see anything right now.
Oh, you don't need to see it. I'll show you.
So I think that's pretty cool. I think we're done with that. Everybody,
I'm glad to see
clear?
efforts like that going into other toys.
I think there's a lot of effort going on in the box. I think that figure will actually look maybe a little bit better when you see it in hand, because that's kind of the vein of what's been going on. The last two figures they came out with, Bat and Alley Viper, looked good in the photo shoots and the renders, but looked way better in toy form. So I'm thinking that might happen with this one too. But I don't know what he has going on. What does he got going on?
Who's that?
You. What are you doing?
I was going to bring up a comic book, but it was Destro. It wasn't Destro. I thought it was Destro, Baroness, and fucking Dr. Mindbender. And it was it eventually Serpentor, Dr. Mindbender, and Destro and Baroness all kind of work against Cobra Commander, correct?
Like Baroness and freaking Mindbender. No, Baroness and Destro have a thing for each other.
Not my Baroness. Fuck that.
Huh?
Right. No, I know, right? And so, but, fucking Cobra Viper gave me. It was a nice little Baroness figure.
Yeah, he always. Yeah, that's where this. Hold on, I don't know if you can see it. Right there is a Serpentor that came from Cobra Viper.
Mm-hmm. Super
And
cool.
he gave me one of those little stickers too. So shout out Corey Mary, aka Corey Cobra Viper.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what's going on with the chat. I haven't seen the chat in a minute. So
Curtis is here lately. And
Just a couple comments. Curtis Schultz, he chimed in with hit the brakes on the last couple things and said I haven't got any bats for Mindbender.
yeah.
When was that Mindbender? Is that Mindbender next year?
Say what?
Is that Dr. Mindbender? Did you see when he's coming out next year?
It didn't say.
Okay.
It didn't say yet.
All right.
So yeah, Tusk dropped a video today. So good to see him. He's not been dropping a lot of them, but good to see him dropping a video. Damn. Next thing we're going to talk about, that'll end the action figure segment because there's not a lot of action figure news going on right now. So fuck it. I'm sorry, but fuck it.
But fuck it.
Oh, fist bump. Fist bump. Fist bumps. Hey, let me get the diagonal going. We're all gay. We're all gay. Don't worry about it.
Speak for yourself, bro.
No homo.
Hey, you're throwing out some fuck yous tonight, Marco. So fuck you. Look at that. I ain't got to get up, bro. Right there, another one.
He's just pissing in the cans and dropping them on the floor and drinking them.
So the next section, and we're going to go with, is video game news. Okay, so last month Nintendo dropped the new expansion patch for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Finally, after like 7 fucking years, they do something new with that game. So Hit the brakes or keep it moving.
Wait, Mario Kart 8, 9.
Deluxe.
The one on Switch, the newest one. That's
Hit the
been out
brakes
for
or keep
several
it
years.
moving.
Hit the brakes.
Keep it moving.
Ooh, keep it moving. 3, 2, 1. It's up to you, Pat.
Hit the brakes. You know what I'm going to say, Princess. Hey, fuck Princess Peach, bitch, Peach, bitch, bro. Hey, Bragg, who do you play when you play Mario Kart?
I play Peach, so they can't have her.
Exactly. Because she a bitch in that game, dude.
She's like
Every game that seems like the computer can use her, she's always a bitch. Like I remember people complaining about her in Smash Brothers. I always had issues with her in Mario Party, and I don't know. I just play her. I've always played her in Mario Kart just so the computer can't have her.
Did they ever change her outfit or change the color scheme, or is she always pink and white?
She's always pink. Daisy's yellow, and Luna. Shoot, is it Luna? Princess Luna is blue.
I'd like some cosplay action with her. Like
There was a chick that used to cosplay going around, and she would dress as Princess Peach in a thong. Like there was no skirt on the bottom half. Like there was all the dress in the top, but then just a nice white thong bottom.
Nice.
All right, so go ahead, Bragg. You said hit the brakes. I said hit the brakes. Go ahead.
So I love it when they update games and give you more content.
Yeah.
And, you know, I haven't played a lot of Mario Kart. I played Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo, and I've played the one on Switch. And you told me the other day there used to be one where you could dual cart it, where two people could play on one cart. They need to bring that back. Because if you have one person gunning and shooting turtle shells while one's driving, like that would be interesting. Like add more weaponry to the carts.
Back in the day when we first met, me and my lady, we would play Nintendo 64, and there was that game. It was one of the first Mario Karts, and yeah, you could have two. You had two people in the cart, and you could choose: did you want to be the driver, or did you want to be the motherfucker in the back throwing shit at people?
Yep.
Like you would check. I swear you could like reach out and punch them too, man. But I may be wrong on that. But I know you could. The back person would throw all the items.
Yep. Because it'd be fun to be able to actually aim the banana peel, and lob it off to the side just to get someone that's trying to swerve, you know?
Yeah.
Curtis Schultz, do any of you cosplay? No, sir. I don't. I have not ever.
This is about as much cosplay as I do.
I haven't dove into it at all.
I cosplay as your mom was Zip. Oh my. Hey,
dude,
damn it. I didn't see that comment, Marcos.
Hey,
damn it.
I did that.
If I was going to put the money and stuff into it, I would, because it does look like a lot of fun.
Marcos, I just said this, but he typed it in. I just looked at it right when I was saying, I'm like, you motherfucker. So now I guess what's happening on the Mario Kart expansion pack is they said they said basically pack a lunch on Mario Kart 9 because it's not going to fucking happen for a long time. So what they're doing is multiple expansion packs through the year.
Yeah. They're probably doing a season pass where you pay once and you get all the stuff that comes in.
$79.99, you can get the whole gimmick. You buy it, you get online service to Nintendo. Ever since they came out with the Switch, they charge an online fee now. Before they did not charge, but now they do. So that sucks. But if you just want a regular one, it's like $34 for the year. If you like having games and you like getting expansions, you can pay $80 to have online service in every fucking expansion that they send your way. So I was like, that's not bad, because that could be how many different games? You know what I mean?
I cosplayed once as a handicapped man from Living Color.
Hey, dude, man, that's Damon Wayans. Yeah.
Hang on to my handy shorts.
Let me say
Hey,
picks up that damn pickle jar with the pickle in it. It's like, we're going to put this in the bathroom over here.
no, that's not handyman. A handyman wore a fucking gray cape, blue. He had a fucking wheelchair on the front of his chest.
Oh
No,
yeah,
Handyman-
Jim Carrey played him, didn't he?
No, David
No?
Wayans played the homeless guy. He had the long fuck, and he
Yeah.
would flash motherfuckers, and he's the
No,
one that had the
yeah.
pickle in the jar.
No, he was
Hey, we all-
handyman. He was a handicapped superhero.
Yeah, he was handyman as well, but he was also the homeless guy.
Okay.
And he was Homie the Clown.
And he was Homie the Clown. And he was fucking Antoine and Merriweather and shit.
Yeah.
Seeing a twin.
Dude, does anybody know if that's on any platform? Like I haven't seen it on Tubi, dude. I would watch that shit. Like
YouTube, bro.
bro.
I
You
love when the
fucking-
men on books and they're talking about Rosie O'Donnell.
yeah.
Be like, excuse me, Rosie is a woman.
They did
Cuts
something like
the pearls. That's a dirty trick.
two snap back and it.
Oh my god, dude.
Homie, don't play that.
I love that show. Fucking love it.
Dude, it is. Jim Carrey's the man. He's
Hey.
like the only white guy in that show, and you can tell they'll love him because he's funny as fuck, dude.
What
Let me tell you something.
his Vera Verhoeven.
Oh, dude, did you see it? That's what he did. Just so anybody that doesn't know, the chat, like once a month and a half, me and Ramrod and Bragg 45, we get together and we do this in Bragg 45's house. We just act stupid in his house.
I am just as retarded in real life.
You don't smoke no weed or nothing. Y'all just dumb as fuck.
Oh, I go in there and I'm
we
like,
don't need
whoa,
that.
contact us, bro. Come on now.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it.
All right, so are we clear on the Mario Kart?
Yeah.
All right,
think
so
so.
next one is video game related. Is Legend? Remember when you bought me that book, Marcos, The Legend of Zelda Wind?
Yes, sir.
It's up there. We use it all the time. Me and my wife play it all the time. So the next topic is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Hit the brakes or keep it moving.
Hit the brakes.
Hit the brakes. I want to hear more about Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Marcos, I guess doesn't really matter.
There's
Okay.
a lot of good plot in Breath of the Wild, especially when Zelda's wearing black yoga pants. I'm
So-
telling you, the plot gets thick.
How about we hit everybody off with a preview? I got a preview lined up for this damn
Yeah.
comic.
Yeah,
Hit
I
it.
want to see some yoga pants with fucking Zelda.
I first fell in love, me and my lady. We played them together. What happens is when we play this game, I'm reading the book, I'm the navigator, she's the one that plays. That's the way we like to do it. We first started doing this in like 99, I think 2000, when they came out with Majora's Mask. Remember they had like the gold cartridge and shit? Dude,
Yep.
that game is the fucking balls. Now, I'm playing Breath of Wild. We play it like we'll play it like maybe once every month and a half, but we like sit down here for a whole fucking day and we just play it. So it's
Yeah.
not all the time, but when we jump into it, it's a good time. And we play them like that. And that's the way we like doing it. So I love this shit. So I got a preview of this. It's like a minute 39.
Awesome.
I knew
Let's
you'd
check-
love Breath of the Wild if you liked Majora's Mask.
Yeah, let's check this out, man.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Stop the camera.
Tell me if you can. Oh, yeah. Stop the camera. Stop cam. Let me know if you can hear the volume well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, maybe not. Sorry.
There we go.
Oh, technology upgraded. better see some yoga pants, Briag.
Not in this one, you won't. But
God dang it.
but you're free to browse YouTube for the other ones.
Oh, yeah. That's easy.
Gang banger.
Bang, bang.
Gangbangers watch Zelda.
And it's funny when he sells
That's a lie. They pushed it back already to 2023.
Yeah, they
They
did.
got to finish it up. They're trying to make it quality, and they don't want to release it half-assed.
Yeah.
So that clip that you showed wouldn't bring me in and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna play that game." Like, is there more of a like?
There's a longer trailer to it.
I did that one for the short version, so for the show.
What's he busting with, like dragons or fucking?
Okay, so to get like a full perspective, how familiar are you with the Zelda timelines?
I played the first Zelda from Nintendo, and I played Adventures of Link, and then I played I think the third one, but I'm pretty sure I stopped at Adventures of Link, where you actually decide.
Okay. So at Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, the timeline gets split in 3 ways. There's 3 actual timelines. And Breath of the Wild 1 takes place after all the timelines, and they haven't said exactly where after all the timelines. And it was a simple, straightforward game of Link wakes up after a great war, starts regaining his memory, goes after to save Princess Zelda once he's kind of remembered everything that happened, and defeats Ganon, the big bad, Calamity Ganon, in his most natural form of chaos and calamity. Breath of the Wild 2 is a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild 1, takes place immediately after it. To my knowledge, they've never done that before.
David Lynch.
Zip.
And there's a lot of speculation about it because there are things in Breath of the Wild that encompasses or contains items from all 3 different timelines. And while they have not confirmed that it's a merging of the 3 timelines back into one to fix the problem, that's what everyone's saying it is. Breath of the Wild 2, you see Link in a few different forms. You see the original Link from Breath of the Wild. You see a different Link that comes up from the clouds, that has longer hair and more built, more adult, which is one of the timelines, because there's 2 timelines with adult Link and 1 with child Link. And people are really thinking that this is where they're tying the timelines back together. There's a huge lore behind it. I don't know all of it because I haven't even played all the games. Breath of the Wild was the first Zelda game that I ever actually played through.
You didn't play Majora's Mask?
No, dude.
Bro, fucking pack a lunch, bro.
I know. Like Ocarina of Time,
say,
Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess. Like there's so many of them that I feel like I want to go back and play now. Even though the stories don't directly intertwine, it just seems like it'd be worth it.
So real quick, David Lynchon, what's up, motherfucker? Good to see you in chat, bro. What's up, man?
Hey, man, that's the first time I've seen David Lynch on 3 Live, bro. Much
yeah.
Appreciate that, man. I see you on M3 a lot. Appreciate the top through, man.
A banger from Nevada, Reno.
Hey, when you roll out of M3's drive-through, when you roll out of M3's driveway, gangbanger.
Oh yeah. Hey, we were laughing when you did that, y'all. Gangbanger. Hey, but okay, so Zelda, I think Zelda would take on a really good live action movie. I think if they did it now. What kind of
I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back. Go ahead.
All right. What is the species of Ganon? What is he exactly? Because I remember in the first video game, you got to him and he would appear and then disappear and then appear to beat him, right? Because he was the end boss and shit.
Yeah. So Ganon generally contains the Triforce of Power, which is the part of the triangle that is of power. He is originally was born into the Gerudo race, but he's not necessarily Gerudo. His spirit is basically pure evil. He's just a manifestation of evil, and Link and Zelda are basically a manifestation of weaponry for the good. Like it always takes the what do they call Link? The Warrior of Time.
I'm gonna look up a picture of Ganon real quick. Ganon pics.
He's like a blue pig.
Right. He's
He generally takes the form of a pig.
Okay.
That's pretty common, and like some of the underlings, like the bokoblins and moblins and stuff like that, all have a pig look to them. I think that maybe because in Asian lore, like the pig was linked more with bad stuff. But yeah, that's what he looked like in the original. Yeah,
The original game, and that you get
yeah.
but he could disappear. So he has
See you, Curtis Schultz.
later Curtis. He had powers of what do you call it? Like
He knows magic.
appear.
Now, there was one evil guy. If you look at the timeline, technically the first game in the story is Skyward Sword. Yeah, that's him as a Gerudo, and there's only one Gerudo male born like every 100 or every 1,000 years, and it's like a big prophecy thing. I forget how he was born as a Gerudo, but I think it had to do with his magic and manipulating some things. Yep.
Hey, yeah, David, it was fucked up over here too, bro. Fucking winter weather changed big time over here, bro. But I dig Zelda, and I remember when playing it as a kid, I loved it. I thought it was fucking very intriguing. It kept me going.
Well, if you ever want to deep dive into it, go look up a YouTube video about Zelda timeline and look at like one of the most recent ones that has been produced. And it's like 2 hours long, but it gives you a pretty good rundown of the order of the games, where it splits, and some of the major details in them.
Is it better PC or is it on PC?
It's not on PC. Zelda is a
owns
Nintendo
that
exclusive.
motherfucker.
Wow.
Yeah,
I bet
Nintendo.
pretty fucking
Nintendo's
cool.
like, fuck you, that's our shit. What's that, Britt?
Yeah,
What's that, Ramon?
Yeah, that's the original.
Yeah,
that's the
Ganon.
original.
Hey,
Yeah.
in the original Zelda, there was that's the Ganon.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
Ganon.
Hey,
Original Ganon.
when I beat that motherfucker, I was so fucking proud. I think we talked about it. So
Yeah.
proud. And then all you get was a fucking cast of fucking dee, and nothing.
Yeah,
Don't get
that was the limitation of Nintendo cartridges.
I was
It was-
pissed.
Did you ever play the hard mode?
No.
If you enter your name as Zelda, it redoes the dungeons in the shape of the Zelda letters. So the Z is in the shape of a Z. And you know, there's 8 dungeons, but so 2 of the dungeons are random. Instead of for the 6 letters, it spells Zelda. But it's supposed to be harder. And I don't know how the fuck you get any harder than that besides take away your hearts.
Mm-hmm.
You go with one hit dead.
Yeah.
Because that game was
That's crazy.
effing hard, which is why I never completed it.
Yeah, that's the original.
David
Legend
Lynch, and
one of
we
the
just
few
got done
games
talking about
that I
that
actually
and
completed.
drooling over it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sucker David Lynch, and I'm taking that Astro Train if I see it for sure. Because I honestly would like to get 3 Astro Trains, but I don't know if I'm gonna like really try and do it because the first one, Thomas, is great. Having a second one in a different color, perfect. The Galvatron, I'm not in on though, bro. Not though.
Yeah, he just missed us doing we're still in the middle, hit the brakes and keep it moving, but he missed that. That was a segment we did earlier. Yeah. I personally believe that it looks better in the US version for my personal preferences. That's all.
Excuse me.
Yeah, the U.S. version is pretty spot on the actual toy colors from what I can remember from the one I had. But you know, again, I think I've got the first one they released, and I'm happy with that. And you know, their toy version looks good, but I think I'm just going to stick with the one.
Well, And just so people know, Ramrod is a Fans Toys enthusiast. That's one of the pockets he collects. You basically get everything that Fans Toys releases, unless it's a repaint of the same mold. Am I correct?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's very tempting, especially the metallic ones. But yeah, I just don't have the money or space to even display what I have. I don't need to get multiples.
Oh, that reminds me. Fuck you, Ramrod. You're fucking killing me in Battleship, goddamn it. Fucking destroying me, dude. Fucking killing my ass, man. Fuck.
Let's see what move I need to make here.
Okay. So, our last topic of hit the brakes or keep it moving is the PlayStation news.
Hit the brakes.
So, all right. I'm going to say hit the brakes. What do you got, Ramrod?
I guess hit the brakes. I'm curious as to what you got.
Okay. I think I hear M3's like, hit the roof. I heard him. He said hit the brakes. So go ahead, Brad. I'm gonna let you go ahead and take this segment with the PlayStation news.
Okay, so as most of you know, PlayStation offers two services. One called PlayStation Plus, which allows you to play online, and they give you free games every month.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one called PlayStation Now, which lets you stream games. So like you don't own the game. You just choose a game from their library and it streams it to your TV through your PlayStation so you can play games. And they're combining those two things. They were basically $59.99 each for each year. So they're combining them. It'll be $120 a year, and you get both things together in a big tiered package, and they're adding more games to it. They have finally updated the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, which the update is coming. It's not out yet, with a version of backwards compatibility
which is nice. Backwards compatibility is where it's at for me.
Hold on.
Just so you know, yeah, I know. Just so you know, before you go on, I'm always Nintendo, but I love the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3. I have not been able to get any more since then. There's been a lot of stuff on them I do like. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yep. So they've been trying to perfect backwards compatibility. And I think part of it is perfecting that and then making it a service.
There was a version of PlayStation 3 that came out that originally, I think when it first dropped that platform, reverse compatibility, they had lots of fucking problems with it.
Well, the very first one that came out actually had two motherboards in it. It had the PlayStation 2 motherboard, which was fully compatible with PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 games, and then the PlayStation 3 motherboard for your PlayStation 3 needs. So it didn't even do any kind of emulation. It was just directly a PlayStation 2 and a PlayStation 3. After that, they removed the board to lower the cost, and then they added the emotion chip to it to make emulation for PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. That didn't work out so hot because they were having to redesign all the games. Then they went forward into trying to make it a service. So they're adding this service.
Now, we're talking about PS3 made some or PlayStation made some announcements. That's our final topic in video games, Marcos.
Okay.
I was just reading Jared Tacchio's. PS3 never had one. I'm not sure.
I love PS2. Love PS2. It was part of the stuff that was in the fire. Jack and fucking Dexter, bro. I love Jack and Dexter. Go ahead.
Those are an HD remaster you can already get on PS4. So they're going to release the update for backwards compatibility.
What does
PS4,
backwards
PS5.
compatibility mean? What does that mean for people?
Well, what it should mean is that I should be able to take my PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3, and on a PS5, my PlayStation 4 discs, and put them in the disc loader if you've got a disc version and play it. That's not what it means. They haven't got that far yet. So they combine service. They're going to charge you yearly for it. So part of this PlayStation Now package where they had a few games. They had like 100 games you could play. They're upping the library to like 700 games. And they're going to allow you to not only stream those games, but download hard copies so you don't have to stream it so it plays really smooth if you don't have internet or anything.
Yeah.
The one problem they're having is emulating the PlayStation 3 because it used the cell processor hardware, which is nothing like any of your Intels or AMD processors that are currently out. It was co-designed by Sony, and I think it was IBM or maybe Motorola. But it was a very unique processor. They have yet to figure out how to emulate it, even though a bunch of people that know computers have already figured out how to emulate it. On
Not to interrupt, but we know damn well they already have that shit fucking figured out. They're just
well, if Joe Blows like me already have it figured out and working on their own computers, yeah, they already have it figured out. But how they're applying it is for you to use it through the streaming service. So kind of what I want to say with all of that is you're paying the same price, but you're getting a lot more because they've got backwards compatibility coming. And something I want to compare it to, and some of you may remember it, as a kid, and I want to say mid-90s, I had this thing called Sega Channel. It was this pack that you plugged into the top of your Sega Genesis, screwed in your, the antenna connection on the back of a TV, the coax cable.
Oh, yeah.
You screwed that into the back of that box, and they gave you 50 games a month that you could download and play.
I played Sega. I played Sega all the time because that's where Mortal Kombat was fucking on. The very first game. I didn't know they had that shit.
So consider this. Back then, that was $20 a month. Okay.
Damn.
$240 a year for 50 games a month that rotated. It didn't even have a save feature that actually worked on mine. It was supposed to. Tuscan remembers it. So PlayStation's offering that same thing for PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 games on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 for $120 a year. So just as a comparison, we look at it and we go, oh, that's not real backwards compatibility. That's not really that good of a deal, but it's actually a better price than what it was even in the 90s. So
yeah, because it's $17.99 according to their site. For the whole gimmick, for the good shit, because I looked at that shit and it says $17.99 for
a month. If you pay yearly, it's $120 for the whole year flat, which is the best price. So yeah, just to say all of that, just so you guys have a comparison of the service that's coming out and an interpretation of it, so you know kind of what it is. It's not true backwards compatibility. They're offering it as a service through streaming and downloading of old games.
Like the Switch is doing. The Switch, if you have the yearly membership, you can go into and unlock a bunch of fucking old games. So yeah, backwards compatibility is, hey, I throw my PS3 disc into a fucking another unit, and
that's physical backwards compatibility, and that is what everyone wants. But PS1 and PS2, that's easy to do because games never had patches. PS3 games all had patches and downloads that came after the disc even released. So it's hard to backwards compatible those unless they still offer the downloads and patches for them, which they should. My judgment as a consumer, my judgment as a consumer would be, as an ethical company, you would offer those things. I get that it's a terms of service thing, but I would want to offer. Yes, I hear you, Tuscan, about the TMNT Classics release.
Is that the same one that was the Nintendo TMNT?
It comes right after Turtles in Time. I think it's called like Shredder's Revenge or something like that. But you can play as the 4 Turtles, Splinter, and April so far.
Yeah. Just so you know, Tusk, all of us are local. We all local to each other, bro. You guys have never met Tusk, dude. He's pretty cool. He's all local.
Tusk is cool. Tusk is cool.
He's local, the same area of all of us. In the whole scheme, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shout out David Lynchen for having the same icon forever. That's great. I never checked either, but also the Turtles in Time was the one where Donatello, you could be any one of them, but they were swimming through like the jellyfish. You had to like swim through the.
No, that's the original Ninja Turtles on NES, where you're going underwater the dam and you get electrocuted by the crab.
Yeah.
Did
That's the
anybody
original.
ever complete that?
I've
Yes,
never
I did.
close.
You
Never
did?
I beat it
All right.
without using
Hey,
Game
these
Genie or any of that crap.
two motherfuckers down here, Ramrod and motherfucking Briag, you guys don't understand what kind of gamers these guys are. Fucking pack a lunch because you're gonna fucking lose. Fuck your fucking sea battle, bro. Fuck your fucking board games. These guys are fucking whooping that ass.
Man.
Hell yeah. Did you
I never could complete that Ninja Turtle game on the original NES.
Dude, what was weird is when you get past that damn spot, it gets easy again for a bit, and then it starts ramping up the difficulty again because there's so many baddies on the screen. The frame rate slows down. You get real slow,
like
slicing.
Super Mario when using the world and with the fucking squid, dude.
Yep.
Hey, Marcos.
Mick DJ,
Marcos.
I share your sentiments about
Guess
no
what?
excuse on that backwards compatibility.
Yeah,
I 100% agree.
Stream Buddy, right out of the fridge, bro. Bing.
Beep. R2 giving him out his butthole, huh?
Oh, R2 butthole. Hey, wait a minute.
Trunk Tournament Fighters was one of the best fighters I have ever played. Like that, for me, that was like right up there with Street Fighter.
Wait,
for everything they did.
It was based around Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You could be like Shredder. You could be a Foot Clan.
It was a Street Fighter game. Yeah.
Oh shit.
They had one for Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis. My personal opinion is the Super Nintendo version was the best. TMNT Arcade was the shit. Yeah, there was two versions. There was Turtles in Time Arcade, and then there was the one that became this regular Nintendo's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, where you start off in the burning building and you battle Rocksteady at the end of that level.
Those
were awesome games. Goddamn, those are some good games.
Shout out to Megan Fox for being in Ninja Turtles. Dude, Megan Fox is her hottest. Megan Fox is in her hottest form, and this is 40. Oh.
She's fucking hot. She's hot everywhere, dude. Where is she now?
Okay.
And she's with Machine Gun Kelly.
All right. So somebody had said something. I was okay. If anybody needs to tap out and has to go, you just how we do it on 3 Live is you just say, hey man, I'm out. Okay. But somebody made a comment. We're on video games. We've talked about Transformers. We've talked about action figures. We've talked about comic books. All this shit tonight. So somebody said something about arcade games. Round the way, we'll start with Ramrod and go counterclockwise. Did you play arcade games growing up? The physical stand-up arcade games?
Yes, I played a lot of them. I mean, your standard, Galaga and all that, Tempest, Pac-Man, but there's one that I remember the most, and that when I was in early 90s college, I had it up there at the student union. I think it was Terminator 2. It was one of those games where you and a buddy could sit with a machine gun and sit there and just shoot away and throw quarters after quarters in there to extend your game. And me and a buddy was sitting there playing, and we got all the way to the end, and we were trying to get that where the T1000 was getting ready to tip over the edge, but we couldn't get the grenade to explode or whatever and knock him over the edge, and we pretty much ran out of money and we couldn't finish it. So
David Lynch and I do not have a PS5.
Hey, don't go out of turn, Bragg 45. Damn it, this is stressful.
Hey, I'm answering questions.
I know, bro.
Questions.
It's all good, man.
I don't have a PS5 either.
I want one. I can't find one.
Dude, my last PlayStation is a 3. It's sitting right over there on the fucking TV. It's where I play Blu-ray on.
I will tell you this. My nephew is in the Navy Reserves, and he was based down in San Antonio. Inside the Navy Exchange store, they had them all day long. The military has all of our PlayStations, and they are on a 10% discount for the soldiers.
Scalpers. Fucking scalpers.
They actually get onto them for scalping. They have a hard policy against it. I don't know what they do to enforce it, but
Ramrod, did you say what your favorite game was? Was it that Terminator game? arcade version as a kid?
I think
you know
so.
what? It don't even have to be a kid. It could be any favorite arcade game. You can say whether it was your kid or an adult.
Yeah.
I
Primal
think that
Rage.
was the one I had the most fun at. That and probably Street Fighter.
Okay. All right. Now, which one were those? Kid or were those older? I'm trying to remember what Street Fighter was. Street Fighter was 90s.
Yeah, that was early 90s. So that was right there where I was, first going to college, right after graduating high school. At my, until I got out of high school, I really didn't get anywhere near an arcade very often to actually play very much.
Pinball.
Fucking NEO. I'm kicking you out of here, NEO, with fucking pinball. Hey. Okay.
Whatever, dude.
So
Pinball on NES was
Ramrod
great.
says Street Fighter, and was it Terminator or Terminator 2, or was it just Terminator type deal?
I remember Terminator 2 being the shooter one.
Yeah.
Was it 2?
I'd say yeah.
Ramrod?
Yeah,
Yeah, Terminator 2 was the shooter where you and a buddy could sit there and shoot as they did the side scroll and did the
Like
Terminator
Time Crisis.
popping up.
Fucking
Yeah.
Time Crisis, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was it.
All right, so it's the Briag 45 now. Briag 45, stand-up arcade, kid, adult, talk, and what's your favorite?
as a kid, I only got to play the ones. I didn't get to go to a lot of arcades, so I ended up playing a lot of the arcades that were always in the Walmarts. Do you guys remember?
Oh
like,
yeah.
leaving Walmarts and the foyer always had like 2 or 3 arcade machines.
Yeah.
So the ones that I got to play the most was Street Fighter 2, Turtles in Time, Captain Commando, if you guys remember that. It was a left-right beat 'em up, just like Streets of Rage. I noticed somebody mentioned Streets of Rage somewhere in there.
Pops.
Probably Pops.
Primal Rage.
Primal Rage was good. You
Yeah.
got to play like 7 different dinosaurs and monkeys, not monkeys, gorillas, and everything was lethal. They were great.
Shout out Chuck E. Cheese.
NBA Jam. Yep, I remember that as an arcade.
He's on fire.
He's on fire from
Fuck yeah,
downtown.
dude.
Yep.
That
That was the most I got to play of arcades. I did get to play a few pinball games. I never was really good at real pinball, but I like to play Pinbot on NES. The Aerosmith shooter game. It was called like
I've never fucking heard of that. What the fuck are you
X
talking about, dude?
something.
yes, sir.
Generation X
Ramrod.
generation or Aerosmith shooting game. Revolution X. Yeah, that was awesome. I remember that one. Gauntlet was good. Tuscan.
Yeah.
The
Chat's,
Predator.
chat's weighing in while you're talking. Someone's bringing them up. Go ahead.
Yeah. I guess let's move on to Marcos because there was a bunch of them I got to play. It's just I don't get to remember all of them.
I know that's the thing. Like we went to the arcade. We had an arcade in the mall. We'd fucking go down there. And my mom would just fucking give us 10 quarters. And I remember the first time I went to the fucking arcade, I was that kid that put all my quarters up on the fucking thing because I was going to keep dropping them in. And some little bitch came and fucking took all my motherfucking quarters. And I was like, hey,
Yep.
and I didn't know to cry or get pissed. I just watched her go off with my fucking quarters. And I was like, damn.
Hey,
Yeah.
Marcos, didn't she know? You don't fucking touch M3 quarters, bro.
Oh, no, I was like 8 years old. And I was hella shy back then, like I'm still hella shy. Like, don't look at me.
Yep.
But
Dude, that was like sacred code in arcades. Like whoever had put their quarter up next, you were next up. To
It was
play.
fucking
You were
street code.
supposed to chase her down.
Yeah,
I should
you're
have.
supposed to slow down, dude.
chase her down and just
You should have tackled her with your
Karate
wiener.
champ.
Yeah,
Oh
wiener
yeah,
tackle.
karate
She
champ.
wanted you to chase her down.
Fucking bitch. But man, I used to play all the class. Whenever I went to the arcade, it was always like Frogger, the easy ones, Donkey Kong, fucking
Yeah.
all the easy ones, Asteroid, and some of them. Like I put 1 quarter into Tron a couple times, and I was like, well, fuck Tron. I love it. It looks great, but the bikes never could
Yeah.
do the bikes. It never could do the
I
spiders.
actually got pretty good at Tron. That was one of the ones I had access to for a little while.
I love all the old ones, but growing up in the arcade, like those are the ones that I did, right? And
Yeah.
then getting older, like I love once Street Fighter came out, and there's one before Street Fighter where you weren't Johnny Cage and you weren't Jean-Claude Van Damme, but you were. It looked like a real It looked like they got a real body and they put it into the arcade, the game, and another and you were fighting and it looked like real people, right? But it wasn't. It
wasn't Mortal Kombat.
It could have been, but I don't think it was. It was anyway something else. But I love playing those games. I love playing the fighting games.
What time? Hey, do you remember about what year it was?
1992.
That'd be a little bit early for Mortal Kombat.
It was in the Pizza Hut, and I was a sophomore in high school, freshman.
Killer Instinct.
It wasn't. No, it was like a fighting game.
No, Killer Instinct is a fighting game.
Yeah, but it wasn't modeled that way though. It didn't use real people
gamers
animation.
down here, bro.
Yeah. I'm not arguing at all. You're probably right. But I love those games.
I remember Killer Instinct.
Yeah, Centipede was cool.
Yeah.
I loved all those games, man. Fucking sick.
I used Vega, Rico Bob.
So I was the guy that looked like Johnny Cage. Like that was. It seemed like you could only be him, but I don't. So long ago, I don't remember. But Chun-Li, Ramrock Chun-Li was my favorite girl. Pop,
Yeah,
Pop did the Blanca. Pop's like Blanca because his attack was like down BC or some shit, and you could be like, nobody could touch it.
You hit the punch button over and over, and it would do electrocution.
It would do electrocution, yeah. Hell, easy.
Shout out to anybody who knows you didn't have any kind of information back then. How I would learn the moves, I would just fucking hit buttons. I'd be like, wait a minute, I hit something. And I would try to duplicate it. And that's how I would figure it out, dude.
That's how I figured it out too. I mean, I was rocking Chun-Li for a while there because I got, she did that, multiple kick and the spinning wheel kick. And
Her flash kick,
right?
Her flash kick, she would press the kick button multiple times, and he would start doing the flash kick.
Shout out E Honda because that motherfucker could fucking do some shit too, and you could
punch one.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this guy eating a kielbasa dog
with fries and slushy. You're living the life right now, dude.
That's cool. Hey, for Northeast Ohio, motherfucker, it's like 8, 9, 10, 11, midnight and shit. You're at a gas station. Damn.
Hey, man, he's hardcore, man. Hey, Enio, bro. So, are you done, Marcos? Is it my turn now?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so I'm going to get fucking behind. Whoa, chat's popping right now. So, I am behind. I'm way behind. So, Marcos, interrupt me. I am back on NBA Jam arcade game. So, I have hard fucking games, man. So let's go back to like 1980 motherfucking 5.
Hey, if you say hard like that, you gotta say hard. It's hard.
Hey, no, let's hard.
Here. Hardcore.
Top notch back in the day, 80s. I go with my grandparents. I live with my grandparents. They go play bowling. All right. They're on a bowling league. So what's in the bowling alley? Motherfucking arcade, bro. So the whole time I'm out there in arcades. I got $20 in fucking roll, dude. $20 in a roll, bro. Okay. Damn. And it's all motherfucking Spy Hunter.
Yep. Spy Hunter.
Hit the fucking weapons, fucking van button. Fucking
you did not waste $20 in quarters on Spy Hunter.
Yes, motherfucking sir.
You had the oil slick. You had the smoke.
Yes, smoke
missiles. Trying to push that black car off the road.
Yeah, the blue car. It was blue car. It was Switchblade. You go by it and had the Switchblade. Okay. And you.
Yeah, I remember he had like spikes on his wheels, and he'd like push you hard off.
That's cool.
That game was hardcore because it could take a punishment because you'd be playing and you'd be like, I'd be like, damn, this game's good. It was built well. So I also did some of my 20, Marcos, not much of it compared to Spy Hunter, and went to Donkey Kong Jr. Donkey Kong Jr. was the fucking shit when I was growing up, dude.
Yeah. A lot more levels.
Yeah. As I got older, Hydro Thunder and Time Crisis. Those were fucking. Hydro Thunder was the fucking shit, dude. Have you ever played that shit?
Yeah.
Give me a rundown of it.
Racing boats, speedboats.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're sitting it's covered, so it's either vibrating, it's moving and shit.
Yeah, but shout out to those fucking games that got you sit on the motorcycle ones where you could fucking lean. They did great. They did really good with that. I love that shit, man.
dude.
I think I remember playing Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah, Ghost of Goblins. I had that for Nintendo.
Yeah.
See, Tuscan, he's talking about Spinal with the skeleton with the sword and Killer Instinct.
Karate
That
Champ.
was Spinal. I used to use Cinder.
Damn.
Dude, I can hear him saying it. Dudes, Gauntlet.
Gauntlet. Damn.
Yep. Cruising USA. Yep.
Dude,
San
there was a
Francisco
race-
Rush was one.
my favorite games. I love Legend of Zelda. My favorite I talked about arcade games. If I'm talking about early 2000s, like arcade, like in my house type game,
Yeah.
fuck it. Anybody, if you're tired of talking, you tap out because I'm gonna run my Giblet. He's gonna run his Giblet.
I have giblets to run.
So the next thing is like, okay, we've talked about arcades, stand up.
Yeah.
Platforms. Motherfucking okay, so I'll go first. Fucking Mortal Kombat, Sega Genesis. I worked in a rent to own place, so I delivered fucking furniture, appliances. It was a small window between working on cars. I repoed fucking all that shit. I repoed cars, and I was so cool with the fucking manager. We would have to do setups. You'd make like a living room display,
Nice.
and you have a couch. You remember the big wooden fucking projection TV fucking big screen?
You had to pull out the bottom and had the red, green, and the blue light.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He would set up more because we would rent more the Sega Genesis. And I was so cool with them. Everybody likes me, and I'm not trying to be at my own tune, but I work like a motherfucker. So people I like that. So we would be in there. It's like, hey man, there's nothing going on. Let's just sit here and play fucking Mortal Kombat.
He's not.
Well, all the people at the corner said you work hard for your money.
We would play Mortal Kombat in the store on fucking work hours. So the next one will be Majora's Mask. But I love to race. Racing is what I fucking love. I like Legend of Zelda and RPGs, but NASCAR 2002, I fucking played that game till I was like, my wife's like, stop playing that fucking game, man. Dude, I like racing.
Cool. Hell yeah.
We're gonna go ahead, Ron. If you're talking about platform game, like Nintendo, fucking Sega, PlayStation, Xbox,
Original Nintendo, NES.
Thank you.
First one that I bought myself. There was a few games that I actually played all the way through, like Rygar, Legend of Zelda, and some others I can't remember, but yeah.
God damn, you were hardcore.
I played the crap out of that system.
Fucking Rygar. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun,
Oh god,
dun, dun, dun.
yeah, I need to go play that game.
Fuck Rygar.
I gotta say, Ramrod, you used to be able to go to the fucking video store and rent a fucking game, and you could have it for 2 fucking nights. And every fucking game that I rented, I had to fucking beat. I couldn't fucking return it unless I beat it. I beat Top Gun, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Zelda. I own Zelda. I ended up buying Top Gun. If there was probably 150 Nintendo games, I probably beat 20 of them straight through before I fucking like started getting into like then Super Nintendo came out and shit, But
yeah.
I love Nintendo.
Shout out Rico Boba, Dragon's Lair. Shout out
Dragon's
Fuck
Lair, Final Fantasy, God.
Metroid. I beat Metroid.
I beat it and then got the suit off of her and played it again.
Shinobi, and what's the one? The
DJ.
Ninja
Exactly. California Racing. Go ahead, Marcos.
Shinobi, that sounds familiar. I think I played that. Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh Jesus, yeah. I never finished that one.
I don't think I finished Ninja Gaiden either.
Oh, Karate Kid.
Yes.
Where you played,
Oh my God.
the first movie, and then you went and played the second movie.
Dude, I remember in Karate Kid, somewhere there in the first level, there was a jump you had to make at the end of the level or something. I don't know. I remember falling in the water several times.
Fist of Fury.
I got pretty good at the fly catching with the.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember Kung Fu? You were just running through the level, like kicking and punching all the guys coming at you. It was basically like a
yes.
dumbed down Karate Kid.
Yeah, I remember that.
1942 is cool.
You know what? For a long time, I didn't know pinball games had a fucking theme. I didn't know there was a fucking like major thing. I was just hitting the ball back and forth, but like,
Yeah.
I was watching somebody play it like on a computer, and they're like,
Yep.
"Oh yeah, you got to get it up in there. You got to move that. You got to hit the space bridge there." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, there's a progression in each one. Like the ball has to go in certain places to actually progress through the story of the pinball.
Yeah, I didn't fucking know that for a long time, man. But hey, I think what we find out tonight is it's not just one area that we enjoy or hits nostalgia buttons. I think a lot of us think it's just toys. There's so many fucking things: TV, video games, toys. Going on a camping trip or going on a fucking trip, man. There's a lot of shit that you can fucking touch bases on with people and connect on. So I'm enjoying having the fucking video game fucking chat. So
Jackal.
Dude,
You
I'm
drove
way behind on
Jeeps
chat.
around?
I'm way behind on chat.
Oh, it's a NES game. You drive a Jeep around saving military guys and blowing shit up.
Oh, Bionic Commando. That's another one I
Yeah.
completed.
The guy with the arm that would
I
grab
love that
onto
one.
stuff.
That was like the first time I played a game where you were actually swinging, kind of like Spider-Man.
Yep.
Yeah, Rico Bobe, bro. I know I'm bad. I'm not caught up on chat, but that I would love to have that fucking stand-up arcade, dude. I'd be in here. People would hear me outside. Fuck. I'd switch into the fucking boats and shit. Fucking, I always fucking died in the motherfucking boats, dude. Fuck, damn.
Hey, shout out to the motherfuckers that invented the video games from like. I could be into it now. Like I tried Oculus Max. It just takes up a lot of your space and time. But back when they fucking pulled out these arcades and they put them on fucking Nintendo, and thank you to them for doing that because it evolved our imagination. Now it kind of like draws your imagination and kind of like to where you don't have your own imagination. It kind of went too far, I think. But back then you could I love the movie Pixels. Fuck, that movie Pixels is perfect. And it just brings back nostalgia. And I shout out to Nintendo. Mortal Kombat is better than Sega's Mortal Kombat because Sub-Zero says, "Get over here," versus
That's
"Come
Scorpion.
here." I like
Scorpion.
I think that's Scorpion.
Scorpion. What did I say? Sub-Zero? Yeah, it's exactly Scorpion. Get over here. Had one too many, but man, I love that shit, man. Fucking I'm thankful that we lived in the generation that we fucking lived in. And everybody in chat, same fucking thing. They're all the same age as us and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hey, somebody in here? Hey.
20 years and we're all going to be here like grumpy old men.
I think about that. When I get hella old,
We're going to be the last
they
people
start
on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like 90, still doing this.
YouTube Legacy Edition.
Fuck, man.
Talking about our NES and
Old gangbangers. We'll be old gangbangers.
Yeah.
I'll be like, fucking
fucking 86 Transformers, still the best movie.
Yeah. Ever.
Oh
Yeah,
my
by the
God,
way, they're
dude.
coming out with the new Transformers soon, or at least I saw a little
Rise
bit
of the
of
Beasts.
information. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
so that looks
2023
pretty
now.
interesting.
Tom
Did
Thumb,
you-
or Sacramento. Damn, dude. That's right. David Lynch and you were over here, man. That's crazy. I like Donkey Kong Jr.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Fine.
That was shit.
That's cool. Yeah. What's the one where he's it is Donkey Kong Jr. where he's spraying. That's a level of Donkey Kong Jr., huh?
Yeah.
Lines.
Yeah, he was spraying the spray upward.
Yeah, there's like all the flies flying around and shit.
Yeah.
I played that shit. There's only like 4 levels to that game. Like you go 1, 2,
Yeah, there's only 2 to Donkey Kong 1 and 4 or 5 to Donkey Kong 2.
Donkey Kong Jr., I think, has 3 levels. The first one's when you're on the trees. The next one is fucking I don't remember, and then the third one is like the fucking chains with the locks.
Yeah, I remember the like chains or ladders or something.
Man, hey, you know what? Fuck all them Nintendo characters, man. Fuck you, Peach.
Hey, Pops used to be a game tester. Check it out. Check out his pick.
Whoa, what is this, Pops?
That's
Is that
him.
Is that your mug shot?
Yeah. On let me read that. Let me read the text, but that's him. He said I need my glasses. Fuck. Bro, I used to be a game tester at Time Warner, Atari, and forever in this game, Wayne Gretzky 3D Hockey Arcade. Shit, that's sick. Pops.
I remember Wayne Gretzky.
I had a Wayne Gretzky jersey. Actually, he was the only him and Rice are the only two people, and Megatron are the only jerseys that I put their names on my back because I don't really do names on my back, but Gretzky was bomb as fuck, man.
Bro, Briag, was it me and you that were talking about this fucking Mario Party fucking game yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and you were just talking about that shit.
What? How can you do a drinking game with it?
Because you can do anything with drinking. Tell Briag, tell him what he means, man. Tell him what he means.
So Mario Party, basically, you choose a character, and you want to choose Peach, so you can't let the computer cheat. You get put on a board game that's basically like Candyland, and each space does something different. It can be a mini game, extra points, coins, whatever. And the mini games are stupid things like you're trying to pump up a rocket, so you're taking the nunchuck and jerking it off like this. Yep. And when you're drunk, it's even better.
Yeah, I go slow with mine.
Yeah, like
Gotta warm it up.
Yeah, Ramrod, go ahead and weigh in, bro.
The fire starter.
Briag was just fucking it up.
Okay, well, elbow drop. Where's Big Stan?
Oh shit! But that's cool. Hey, that's your next
elbow drop for the Big Stan.
The cream of the crop.
Okay, cream of the crop, rising to the top. Space is the place, and I'm funky as a monkey.
Hey, Pac, we should do a stream drinking game, bro.
Dude, we need to actually just do a live stream where we play a drinking game on here. I was on Garage Inc. one night, a long time ago, and I was part of your drinking game, bro. Remember?
Yes. We were playing like King's Cup or some shit, it was, I don't even remember the game. I was fucked up that night. Hey, there's nothing wrong with Candyland, MCDJ.
So, but what you're saying, Briag 45, is Mario Party is that game that fucking wears out really fast. Like when you play it, you play all the fucking games.
It's very repetitious of the same stuff. But when you're drunk,
you need this to make it interesting with other people. Because
if you play it 4-player, it's way better than playing against the computer.
Yeah, because there's a sign in Marcos' house that says, I'm going to try to remember, it says, beer, because your friends are not that interesting. Some shit like that, which is Mario fucking Party, dude.
That's cool.
I guess my games, if I just want to make it quick, like on the NES.
Why you gotta make it quick? You gotta go bed, old man?
No, I just want Marcos to have a turn because we've talked about so many games. Favorite NES game was pretty much any of the Ninja Turtle games because I spent so much time on those and Battletoads. Super Nintendo, pretty much any of the fighter games because I spent a lot of time with Mortal Kombat, Primal Rage, Killer Instinct, Street Fighter. I also liked things like Golden Axe, which is like left, right, side scroller, beat 'em up. So Streets of Rage, Golden Axe.
Yes.
King of Dragons was a very fun one because there was RPG elements to it that you actually leveled up on. Favorite Super Nintendo game was Super Mario RPG because it was a great story.
Which console?
Super Nintendo.
Excuse me, sorry about that.
My favorite PlayStation game is Final Fantasy VII. And it's hard for me to think what favorite games I have after that. But
dude, it's good times, man, when you think of Fuck, just like so you can go on, but man, just think about having your fucking collection with your video games. Now there's a fucking rub out right
Hey.
there, bro.
M from Transformers and video games, dude. He has every fucking console you could imagine. He
Yeah.
picks up everyone he sees at a fucking garage sale. He grabs it up.
Yep.
But I have the original.
Tecmo's good.
The gray one. It's gray, and you pop, and it just drop the CD right in, and there was that
PlayStation 1.
What was it?
PlayStation 1.
right?
The one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the one had the pop. You pop the disc into the top, and it was gray. The PlayStation 2 slid out, and you put it in until it came with a slim, and it popped open, but it was still black.
Hey,
Burger time on Atari.
hey, motherfucking McDJ, don't make me put you in timeout talking shit down there, bro. Don't make me fucking put you in timeout, bro.
Hey, DJ can talk shit all he wants.
Oh my god. Go ahead, Briag, because I think Ramrod's after you. Go ahead.
Other than that, man, like there's so many good games out there.
That's what I'm saying.
Paperboy. I don't know if any of you played Paperboy.
Yes, dude. Nintendo Paperboy. You just ride the
Throwing
bike.
the paper at the old lady coming out the door with a freaking rolling pin.
Look, dude. I need to find that clip. 2 minutes, 10 seconds, and like 45 seconds. Briag doing that, bro. Somebody remember 210, 45. I will never remember it.
Just
Rampage.
cue me up next to that Spider-Man dance thing where he's all
Oh my god.
What was the one for PlayStation 1? Firefox? It was
Uh,
it was the
Star
first
Fox
3D.
was on Super Nintendo.
Star Fox was.
Firefox was fun, man. I like that.
What
that
was
was
that
Super
phrase he
Nintendo.
always said?
It was Super
Do
Nintendo.
a, hey, do a battle roll. Do a battle roll.
Do a barrel roll.
Barrel roll. That was it, bro. Do a barrel roll.
Oh yeah, and
You can type that in on Google and it'll make your screen do a barrel roll, by the way.
no shit.
McDJ.
Yeah, go to
stop calling people
google.com.
losers.
Okay, everybody's got to
And type in do
try
a
it
barrel
now.
roll
Drew a barrel. I'm doing it right now. Oh,
and
get
press
out.
enter, and it'll do a spin.
Do
So Enio's buying some fucked up French cheese today. Shit, I don't know. Go ahead, Ramrod.
it didn't do it.
Console, bro.
Well,
Or hey, wait a minute.
after NES, I mean, Super NES.
Wait a minute. Or PC, because I heard you talking about fucking PC.
I mean, I obviously I had a consoles before I had a PC, but once I got the PC, that was pretty much it for console. I did get a PS3, but I got it to play Blu-rays. I did play some games. The only two games I completed on my PS3 are like Tomb Raider Underworld and The Force Unleashed. And those were pretty good games on the PS3, but I didn't really get into other games on that. But so nowadays, yeah, I just play computer games.
With the cursor?
Or MMOs like WoW or whatever's newer than that now. I don't play WoW.
Hey,
anymore.
Ramrod, wait a minute, you're doing your shit. Hey, McDJ, don't push your fucking luck with me, bro. Don't fucking do it, man.
Hey, push it. Push it.
Motherfucker.
DJ. Push your luck.
Motherfucking DJ.
Push your
Just-
luck. That's the next.
I'm behind on fucking chat, you motherfucker. You know I'm fucking behind, bro. Go ahead, Ramrod.
But yeah, I just play. I don't play very many PvP games anymore, but a lot of survival and like 7 Days to Die, build your fort and survive the zombie apocalypse and that kind of stuff.
Oh man, dude. Like
Waiting for Raft Chapter 3 to come out right now.
So when you got the PC, when you started in the PC games, you was like, fuck these consoles. That's what you said?
Well, I didn't say it, but that was pretty much it.
Why?
A lot of your console games come out on computer now. Nintendo has a lot of exclusives because they own those characters, but a lot of your Xbox and PlayStation games come out on PC, and there's a few exclusives like God of War series, but emulation on PC has gotten so good that if you wait a couple years, you can generally emulate it. I think Rico said he's playing Breath of the Wild on his computer with upscale frame rates. And it looks beautiful
Rico
with that.
said he's playing Breath of the Wild. Did I fucking miss that? Where the fuck was that?
Rico Bobe plays everything. He's a PC Reigns.
Rico Bobe, bro. Dude, yeah, but yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Ramrod, about the PC.
Well, I mean, the PC was a lot more versatile. I was able to build one. Well, eventually I build my own, but the games for it seemed a lot more expansive than they did in the consoles at the time. A lot more story, a lot better graphics. And a lot more versatile. But then, I was able to play with friends a lot sooner than I was able to play with friends with a console.
So you were able to be online with your friends before the whole console deal was.
Yeah.
Yeah, more people own computers and computer games at this point because consoles are so busy not doing cross compatibility for gaming.
Okay.
PC
did, whereas you had one game.
Yeah, you own a PC,
console.
you own a PC.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah.
And it sucks. Like, I've always owned PlayStation, but I've got a couple buddies that they swear by all Xbox products, and we can't play together. So,
man,
I got into the original, the first 2 or 3 Diablos, StarCraft, all these old games. It was just do LAN parties, Unreal Tournament, and
Jesus.
get together and do LAN parties.
I remember the first time I saw a commercial for Diablo was about 10 to 12 years ago, and it was a pretty cool fucking commercial. It made me think about like gaming, right? And I never got into it, but I remember seeing it. That was fucking sick.
It was a pretty good story too.
Oh, dude, it's still going. Diablo Immortal's coming out for your phone, and Diablo 4 is supposed to be out, I think, next year. I think. They may have pushed it back. But they just re-released, Diablo 2 Resurrected, and been tinkering with that some because, I've already sunk my life with it the first time it was out.
That's him, dude. I called him like a long time ago. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna call you El Diablo. You look like the fucking devil with the fucking goatee.
Yeah. Here's LM4.
Who? Ivy.
He has a shirt on for some.
Hey, I can't see you, Ivy. Lower your tits. What's up, bro?
He just got back from rollerblading his life away.
Dude,
rollerblading.
I got back from the gym, but I rollerbladed there against the wind.
Oh,
hey, show him your legs. Look at his legs.
Dude, he looks. Hey, there's potatoes on his freaking quads.
Holy fuck!
Damn.
He's got quads. He's got quads for days. Hey, McDJ, suck on them legs, motherfucker.
Hey, Ivy.
He's the dude that's always warming up with my Max.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's up, Grizzly?
What am I?
Grizz.
Gang bang.
Hey,
did you upload Stay True Sundays yesterday?
I had all intentions to do it yesterday. My computer over. What do you call it?
No, just send me a text when you do because I don't have no notifications on how I do YouTube. It's like go in and look for the people I normally watch when I'm ready.
I got you. I did the loading, the colorful wheel.
Fuck you, McDJ.
Forever,
Hey, Ivy, I'm about ready to put a motherfucker in timeout for the first time ever in this fucking chat.
Hey, McDJ. There are 27 bones in your hand. 28 if you're lonely. Fuck you, McDJ.
Until next time, He-Man.
You boob. Big DJ got a timeout. That's gay, bro. Oh, shit.
Oh, dude. Hey, I'll tell you what, though. I love McDJ ACDC, dude. That guy is fucking hilarious, bro.
If he's in timeout, fuck you, Big DJ. Suck a dick, boy. Get your fucking ass on this motherfucker and show your face. That's what I want to be.
Oh, my God, dude.
Bro.
Dude, I'm just waiting for him to record like a video of him helicoptering and send it to you.
He can't comment for 5 minutes. Fuck.
Oh my god, dude. He's a good guy, man. I love fucking with the people I like. If I don't bust your balls, I don't like you, man. So
Carbon, you're breaking my balls. Breaking them balls.
you fucking kill me.
It's fine, DJ. It's fine. It's all okay.
He messaged me, dude. Hey, you know what? We should end the stream before he fucking comes back.
He had a text.
Did he send you text?
Oh, it turned off. I'm not even gonna read it. You're in timeout, bro. I'll read them tomorrow.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, I want to say something, and maybe I can draw it out for 5 minutes so McDJ can comment on it. I want to say it was really awesome. We had people in here talking together that do diecast, Transformers, action figures. Like YouTube says, you can only do fucking one thing. You can't fucking integrate shit. And I'm like, fuck you. We're going to do anything that we fucking like. And there's a lot of different people in here that do different things and just fucking rock with us.
Where's the gay porn?
That's you? Gay porn? You?
I prefer to jerk off to money.
Oh, man. But you know what I'm saying, though? You know, people are like, you can only do Transformers videos. You can only do wrestling videos. So it was cool to see Rico Bobe with Pop the Trunk, Tuscan TV with NEO. You know what I mean? It's all the different people in there together. Because at the end of the day, fuck whatever it is that we're fucking collecting. We're fucking people. You know what I mean?
I'm going off on a tangent, but Rico's over here. He says turd burglar, and all I can think of is the Beavis and Butthead video games.
I never played a Beavis and Buddy, but I've seen them.
They're good. They're fun.
Wait a minute. I was thinking of the South Park video games, the Stick of Truth or whatever.
Oh yeah, those are good too.
When you
Those
go,
are great.
yeah, you go into people's houses and you loot their toilets and you use it as weapons later.
Dude, I like in the second one, the fractured butthole. If you choose to be a black
I was
kid,
gonna
the
say
difficulty goes way up.
I never even fucking did that shit. Damn it.
The darker you make your skin tone, the harder the game gets.
Oh, dude.
The writers of those games. That's awesome.
Hold on. Oh man, did he see the group chat, Mark? The group chat.
I can't see it if I tried. Damn it.
Oh, dude, I never played the South Park games, but I wanted to. The fractured butthole. I wanted to fucking see that. I want to play
Fractured
that.
butthole. Get it right.
The fractured butthole. Dude, South Park actually speaks truth. People, if you watch that and you read between the fucking lines, you can see what they're talking about, man. We are waiting for McDJ to come in because he's probably like, fuck you, I'm not coming back in.
Fuck y'all. He's like crying. He's going to jump over another channel real quick. Come back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, he will.
I agree, Rico. The computer games for Beavis and Butthead and the South Park, the original South Park shooter game were kind of meh.
What would you say is the best personal computer someone should buy, other than building one?
Ooh, hey, y'all better pack a lunch. Briag's over there like, I'm ready to go to bed, man. We'll talk, bro. We'll
Macintosh, Apple, IBM, Pentel.
So I generally stay away from Apple unless I'm just going to surf the internet. A lot of things don't support them, especially gaming.
Can I iterate one more thing real quick?
Yep.
I think it was the Pentium processor with the blue guys, and they would do the fucking commercial and all the blue.
Yeah, the Blue Man Group.
So is that a really good processor?
Well, I mean, they're done making Pentiums. They don't make Pentiums anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that's the Intel processor now.
Now they're i-Core series.
Later, McDJ.
Yeah, later, big DJ. Hey, tell Kaz and Bruce I said, what's up?
So I will say this, like for brands of computers, all they're doing is buying shit from Malaysia, assembling it, stamping their name on it.
Later,
Like,
David Lynchen.
you buy like a $700 HP, it's probably going to be very equivalent to a $700 Acer, to a $700 Dell, unless you're looking for something specific, like a certain graphics card, a certain amount of RAM, certain type of like hard drive, like an M.2 drive versus an SSD.
Okay, so what if I'm looking to upload 1 hour videos every week without having to get a fucking terabyte and keep dumping it off into a terabyte little hard drive that you plug in the side? I want a PC to fucking master 600 videos, 1 hour long, that I can edit. What would be a good
So
one?
you need a bunch of space.
Yeah, you just need a bunch of hard drives. Or
Dude, you can buy a
Yeah,
cheap
please.
computer that does all the processing power. That's fine. You just need a lot of space.
You can
Right.
get external hard drives for that space.
Well, he's already using external.
Well,
You
you can
could
get internal hard drives
buy
as well.
internal drives and mirror them so they're redundant. That way, if one fails, you didn't lose your stuff because it's backed up on the other.
Okay, so Ivy wants a PC because he's tired of fucking with the laptop that gets filled up too quick. He does 6 videos and it's done, and and then he can't edit anything because it's still processing the last one and shit or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta do them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do one at a time, bro. And then you gotta fucking after you're done, you gotta remove them.
He's like,
So-
I can buy a good PC for $4,000 or I can have it built for $2,000, and he knows somebody that can.
I'll be right back.
Always build.
Yeah,
Always build. That's what he. We were
That's
just
my
now-
personal thing, but
I
always
will-
build.
I will tell you one thing. If you build it, you're pretty much supporting it yourself. The only reason to get a Dell or HP or whatever is you're buying the support service. And well,
Yeah, you
my
want to talk to
experience-
Indonesia again?
Yeah,
right.
Get a replacement.
my
part?
experience, Dell's been a lot better support, but
Yeah,
of course
I think Dell
usually
is
dealing
better.
with the pro support.
Okay.
But still,
But honestly, if you build it yourself, if a hard drive fails, you're probably going to call Western Digital. Probably not even going to call it. You'll just turn in the serial number on their website and ship the hard drive in, and they'll give you a replacement. You
yeah,
burn out your motherboard because I've never had a motherboard actually burn out because I like to buy quality motherboards. You'll call like Asus or Gigabyte or whoever.
but if you're willing to learn a little bit about it, then you don't have to know everything. You know the support lines to call for your components. Then building it yourself will really pay off because it's going to be a lot cheaper.
All right.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
I told him,
Rico's chimed in on some of it too. So has David. They're right. You can build a really good computer for less than $1,500.
David,
Rico, HP, and Lenovo's, they're great. I've used HP and Lenovo for years.
David, what do you have, David? Did you recently have that experience where you fucking built something and you still have it 5-6 years ago, or did you just recently do a fucking new one? So Marky wants one, and I told him when he came in here, I fucking forgot, but I was like, dude, if you want to ask questions, ask Briag and fucking Ramrod, dude. They're gonna have your fucking information. So he's like, I don't want to bug anybody. I'm like, no, they have full of information for you because he needs to go to the next level right now. Him and my wife are starting a venture of because they're into real estate and they have a lot of fucking good ideas coming their way. They're doing this. They're doing alcohol crawls. They're doing Easter fucking events. They're anything to bring in people to buy to get real estate. So and they have a huge fucking fan base. Huge. All of Lodi loves fucking my wife and her team, the team, right? Anyway, so they have this idea, like they call it. I forget what they call it. But you sit down, you bring your kid in, or your grandma, or your grandpa, or
See you later, Northeast.
Northeast, and you sit down, and they've got a studio. My son's got a studio in his garage that him and my wife are building, and they want to film like little podcast, 1 hour long of your 4-year-old and his favorite. You ask him questions, like you bring him in, sit him down. The parents are over here on a nice couch. They're drinking beer, drinking wine, chilling. Everybody's laughing, having a good time. But the focus is on the the person being presented. And you do a 1 hour video, half hour maybe if it feels legit, whatever, asking questions. What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite this? Do you have a stuffed animal? Oh, did you bring your stuffed animal? Oh, cool. Oh, do you like toys? Blah, 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 blah. All the way up to the grandparents, right? And so they called it something, but he's going to start uploading all this information. He needs to store it, and he needs to edit it, and he needs to give a flash drive and sell it to who's doing it, right? So I thought it was a pretty good idea, and they think it's a really good idea, and they've already got people fucking calling them and asking them like, well, when are you going to start that up? Because
later in the year,
you know. Anyway, so he's looking to get that PC start, and I said, man, he just needs to talk to the right person that has enough time to give information, you know. But yeah,
and it sounds like for what he's doing, like $1,000 system would be great. And then he could just add some more storage space for all those videos as needed. And then when he's done, like once he's sold the flash drive to the people and he's capable of washing his hands of it, you know, then he can delete it off his system. Part of where your big expense comes from with computers is a lot of people are gamers and they like to buy like graphics cards that are several $100s all the way up to like $1,200. And that's where part of your expense comes from, besides buying like a really big processor. Like over here, Rico said he's got the i9, which is an Intel processor. It's one of their largest maybe i9s that they've got. But they've also got i7s and i5s, and I wouldn't go any lower than an i5. For what you're doing, I'd do an i7 at least. Just because the i7 has got more cores, and each core is faster.
Now, with your i5s, i7s, and i9s, you have generations.
Yeah,
now, i9 is new on the market, but i5 and i7 has been out a while, and they have different generations of those processors. So,
what is NASA's problem with their big ass computers that they lost? They lost all the fucking footage from the first moon landing and shit. You heard?
Come on, bro. Come on.
Space was a premium back then, and they reused their tapes.
They was trying to find there was an alien.
But yeah.
So their computers were the size of rooms, and now we have computers the size of a fucking phone. So I get that the technology has changed, but why did they not flash drive their shit?
They're idiots.
Here.
One, they weren't given the budget to do it. Two, they didn't have actual flash drives. They had to use tapes. And those tapes, like one of those tapes probably isn't even like 1/8 the size of a normal flash drive these days. Couldn't contain a lot of video, so they'd need a bunch of tapes to back it up. Now that would be something important to back up. I don't know why they didn't do it, but it may just be because they didn't have the budget. I know they're still working with old ass computers because the calculations it takes to actually just launch a rocket and do their trajectory, you don't need a super powerful computer.
No, you don't. It's a drone. We got drone technology. You could tell a drone to do whatever the fuck you want. The moon's right there, bro. Go get it. And the drone's like, I could calculate that I need to be over here because the moon's coming around at this time. I'm going to launch over here. I don't get that.
They got to do the hard math on paper, like getting the angle and trajectory and all that, and then they simulate it on those computers. And
you know what's funny though? Like when you see the moon in the sky in the morning, it's over here, and by the time you leave work, it's over here. Like it's only 200,000 miles away. That's not very far. It's what, 30 Earths away? Like the diameter of Earth is like 24,000 miles around, right? In
neither is 1,500 miles.
It's not very far, but yet I don't know. I think our computers are well capable of just going back and forth, like Elon Musk says we can do, but they don't let our. I don't know what they're holding back on their computers from. I just don't get it.
Fuel.
Okay.
It's going to take a lot of fuel to get out there. They'll have to do it efficiently.
Okay.
That will take calculations to make sure they're taking the most efficient path.
Yes.
And then also, more fuel for any kind of weight that they take.
Fuel. You're at that killed my everything right now. You're right. Fuel.
Yeah, my father-in-law used to do random jobs, and he worked on one of the rockets at NASA. He did soldering on the wires, and he had to be very particular about how much solder he used on each connection to make sure that the rocket came in under weight.
Wow. Yes.
It was crazy just listening to him talk about it.
So that's what conspiracy theorists like me that don't really think about shit like that. That's right. There has to be weight. There has to be the payload that's getting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Tell you what, if you got the money, you got the money to throw at it, you can do whatever you want.
It's safe to say Elon Musk has more money than NASA because we don't really take NASA's funding seriously.
Yeah,
I'll say our government doesn't.
I call them assholes.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish they would fund more stuff like that, but then again, we always got to have a bigger military budget. But that's a complete tangent of topics that I'm not even going to get into.
Well, I don't know whether he's out taking a piss or not, but he said a year ago, me, Curtis Schultz, input, we was going to do a fucking conspiracy show, and he ain't fucking produced. So, Curtis Schultz, if you listen to this later, because I think he left, bust his balls, man. Bust his balls. Oh, suck on that, Barry. It just fucking blew up your shits, bro.
David Lynch, and we're not leaving our solar system. We're not even terraforming Mars. We can't even re-terraform our own planet we're destroying.
Dude, where else can you go and talk about freaking toys, comics, arcades, the moon landing, rocket fuel?
Yeah, our magnetic field around Earth prevents a ton of radiation. Like when you get out into space, those spacesuits are insulated to a point where if your back is towards the sun, it gets up to like 200 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, man.
The part of your body facing the dark is negative 200 degrees Celsius. Like, it's crazy the amount of radiation we're protected from with our magnetic field.
Oh yeah, man. Hey. When Mother Earth is done with us being on her surface, she will remove us.
Like a
I
zit.
say Unicron.
Oh man,
that would be Mount St. Helens, just a zit for Earth.
Yeah, our solar system generates shield and essence from interstice. Oh man,
big slap.
I can go on talking all night, but I know these guys down here, they got computers to work on. They got fucking.
You mean computers to check in on and then read news the rest of the day tomorrow?
Briggs got ladies to check out.
Prostitutes to hide under that curtain.
I got corners to work.
No, I work at a dental office. We have 15 rooms. We have 15 op rooms at our dental office. And so we've got like a staff of 40 women that I got to keep happy.
Yes.
I've offered to help.
Whoa. What was that, dude? That was, hey. So
keep him happy.
Brad 45 and Ramrod, they got computers to fix and people to fucking help. And I got a corner to fucking work according to Briag 45. And Marcos needs to save brain cells. So with that being said,
thanks, DJ.
Let's go around. Does anybody have something to say before we get the fuck out?
The last thing I would like to say is everybody in fucking chat who hang in there, David Lynch and Tuscan is the only ones I can see in my comments right now, but everybody else fucking awesome. And last thing I would like to say is just McDJ, you can suck it.
Yeah.
Hey, Tuscan, I tried crypto mining. It didn't go well for me just because I don't want to put the money into a good card.
It's a random, hey, don't do crypto mining.
Don't do
Hey, he asked. I'm just answering his question.
Oh, who asked?
Tuscan.
Oh, man, Tuscan, get out of here with your crypto, bro, man.
Hey, man, the people got on the early train mining it have made bang off of it. I tried to mine some Ethereum, but I only made a few $100 over a couple months because I've only got like a 1660 super.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Go around the Brady Bunch. You done, Marcos?
I'm done.
All right, Briag.
Put yourself first so you can give the best back to the world.
Ramrod.
Thanks for showing up.
There's
See
my
you next
best
time.
right there.
Whoa, wait a minute. Helium. Hey, I'll be on with well, I haven't heard from T Fan Page, but me and Tusk will be on Thursday night doing this shit. So I'll be opening some fucking fuck. Hold on. I gotta open something real quick.
Oh yeah, and shout out to chat real quick. I'm trying really hard to get Pat to do live, or what do you call it, open invite. He's sketchy on open invite, but if I know. But if everybody in chat, especially when we were bombing on the fucking video game segment, everybody in chat would have had a really good time. And all you have to do is mute at the right time, mute everybody, and just let somebody talk, because nobody likes everybody talking over everybody. You lose it, right? But if you do it properly, you could tell everybody, okay, hold on. Let's see what he has to say. You got 30 seconds, go. And then boom, mute, and then 30 seconds, go. And then eventually people will get the way to fucking communicate without over talking each other. I like open invite.
Man, that's when they need to implement like a talking stick type situation. So everybody
I'll give you a talking stick
hits the token
right there.
And then when somebody's done, it goes to the next person. It just works its way around. They used to call that a token ring in networking.
So BBTS.
Who's this from?
No, this is BBTS.
Cool.
The other package I got from
I know what this is. This is Gay Porno Mag.
Yeah, from the other package I got from viewer and pretty cool dude, and
yes, David
ends up being a pretty cool friend. I'm gonna open that on the Thursday show. But this motherfucker right here, I've been waiting on for over a year, bro.
That's in line with what David Lynch just said. He said, let's do a collection tour, Holy Grail discussion.
Excellent.
What do you say?
David. Throw it up.
No, I got this because this is this is the second part. Should be to these right here.
True dat, Tuscan. True dat.
But yeah, I've been waiting on that to go along. I guess it continues these, but so
put yourself on blast, man.
Who, me?
Yes, sir.
No, it's just Master. It's a trade paperback of the multiverse.
Any evil in there?
I don't know. I have to read it, bro. There's Snake Goddess, bro. Look at that.
Stink Goddess.
Snake. That's the goddess from her snake gear.
She looks good. She looks good.
Yeah. So that was supposed to come out January of 2021. And it just fucking dropped. So
cool. That's on Big Bad Toy Store?
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
They got some good. That's a good fucking bookage.
No, the reason, I don't do open invites because that's casuals deal.
No,
hold on a second.
You can do it once. You can do it one time and see what happens. One time.
I do not like to fucking copy any motherfuckers, and that's his stick, and I don't fucking work up.
Do you have a wiener? Do you have a wiener?
Yeah.
Okay, how is that copying me?
Shut up, dude.
Hey, we all got wiener. Hey, you could do it. It doesn't mean copying.
If I start producing content with my wiener, and then you start producing content with your wiener.
Hey, Briag's all over that shit. He's like, wieners. I got wieners.
Hold on, let me get the silicone molds.
He's like, bop, 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 bop.
Hey, David Lynch, when you say let's do a collection tour / Holy Grail discussion, you want people to show this shit?
Yes. That's cool. That's cool, David.
Well, David Lynch, and you know what? If you want to drop in and you want to hang with the homies, let us know. You can fucking join in on 3 Live, bro.
We'll have an open invite.
I'm not gonna have an open invite. You can want that all you want, bro.
Give us an open invite. Maybe a annual open invite. An annual. Not an anal, an annual.
If there's fucking titties involved, then I'll do an open invite. But there's
Alright.
only dudes in here, so that ain't happening.
I think you got a couple girl. I think you got a girl.
Where'd Danny go?
Daddy's still listening. Danny, let's see them titties. Let's see them titties. And we got this open invite rolling.
Hey, you know what? I posted this up on T-Formers. I'm gonna get fucking banned from that shit today. Okay, let's get out of here because these guys are fucking tired and they need to go do their jobs tomorrow. Hold on. Before we go, let's give some shout outs per square. I'll start first. Tuscan TV, David Lynchen, McDJ, Marcos. Who you got?
Shout out. Open invite.
What?
Open invite. Shout out.
Pops,
Who you-
Danny, David Lynch, and Rico.
Ramrod.
Oh, I think you covered them all.
Okay.
What an
Yeah,
asshole.
We can't remember everybody. Rico Bobe, Tuscan, McDJ, David
See,
Lynch. we said a
Northeast
couple
left.
times.
Simple Customs.
McDJ, yes.
Simple Eddie.
NEO,
Q, question everything.
yes, sir.
Jared Taccio.
Jared Taccio for sure, man.
See,
Anal.
we said Pop.
Shout out anal.
Shout out to
Mhm.
Anal.
Love it.
That's what MC DJ said
Okay, I'm scrolling through chat.
with a
Let's
heart.
try somebody all the way back.
See, was Input still here? Curtis
Input,
Schultz?
shout
Curtis
input for
Schultz.
sure. He ain't here. He went to bed fucking 5 hours ago.
God
Dave.
damn, dude, the chat got long tonight.
Dude,
Look
it
at
was,
David.
dude.
Hey, throw up David's fucking comment, bro. Do it.
Where? At the end?
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Okay, hold on.
Come and play with us, Danny, forever and ever and ever.
Oh, man. Hey, I didn't see my boy. Fucking
Pops was here.
Andre Cruz in here tonight, bro. What's up to Andre Cruz,
Oh,
man?
Stan. Is
Ready.
Stan still here?
Hold on. Big Stan.
Larkin. Oh yeah, Tuscan said Larkin.
Yeah, good, dude. Larkin. Fucking, yeah. So, and shout out to Sardo-numspa82 again, damn it. You know what I'm
And Big
saying?
Stan. Big Stan.
So, with that being said, you know what? Peace.
Make like a tree and get the fuck out.